Well, hello out there. How is everyone? We have Margo with us today.
I forgot I got to come over here. Okay. And it still doesn't show. Oh, I don't. Are you in there, honey?
I'm just about ready.
I don't see anybody yet in the chat.
Yeah, I don't see anything then.
I see two, but they haven't said anything yet.
Two waiting. One could be me.
Oh, well, that's true, Brad. So
Yeah.
Well, let
me pull this up on the phone.
I see Renee. Hi, Marcy.
Hi, Marcy. Long time no see. Hi, Apple. Hi, Rebecca.
Hello, Rebecca.
How are you? Alice, Zeus, Rebecca. Hi.
Zeus.
Okay.
Now there's Brad and Alice.
Oh,
Hello,
I see
Alice.
Brad.
Bonnie, hi.
Zeus, how are you?
Miss Zeus.
Hi, Bonnie.
Hello, Bonnie.
Woof.
It's Renee.
Hi, Zeus.
How's everyone's week going so far?
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Pretty good. Yours?
It could be better, but you know what? It could always be worse, so I'm not going to complain.
I'm still above ground, so I can't complain.
That's
you know?
right.
It could be a lot worse.
That's true. Oh, Apple's looking for you, Brad.
She is?
Brad, no, I know who she's looking for. She's
She's looking for Guapo.
Yeah, I see that now. I thought she was looking for you at first. I haven't seen him, Apple.
I haven't seen him yet. He may be sleeping. This is still his sleeping time of day, isn't it?
He might be. Yeah, he works nights, I think now. So he could be in his resting mode.
She says, "Humpless hump day. Behave."
Hey,
yourself.
Robert.
Hey, Robert.
Hi, Robert.
What did I find the other day? I found an apple.
Hey, Robert.
Find.
Squatter man, come on. Come here. Kitty,
I found an alabaster.
No, we sold them the other day.
No, this one's alabaster. The other one was onyx.
Yeah.
This one's alabaster. I don't know if you have an alabaster egg, Renee, but I found one.
Oh, look at that sweetie.
Yeah.
This is
Isn't
Squatter.
he gorgeous?
Yes, this is Squatter man.
Squatter?
Yeah.
He moved in under my house.
You named him Squatter because that's exactly what he did.
I see.
He moved in.
He's cute.
We love him.
He's a chill guy, isn't he?
Yeah, he does. Here,
I love that.
Wheelchair.
Hi, Linda. How are you?
Hello, Linda.
I've got that. God, I've got so much
Here's
stuff.
my chat. I found it.
Hey, Linda.
Linda Conky.
Did you try the new candy, Robert? That candy that I put in that box actually came from, they make it in Croatia, I think, but it's real big. The kids eat that one a lot in Serbia. We were told when we were in Serbia, so that's why I got that.
No, it's not an egg, it's an apple, Renee. I think that's what you're talking about when you said egg. No, it's an apple. It's alabaster.
Oh.
They make these like colored fruits. You know, there's different colors, and they use alabaster, and they use dyes to make the different colors. I don't know how, but that's what they do.
I haven't seen that. I don't know which one you're talking about. So it must be a new one.
I just saw it the other day when I was kind of rummaging through some of this.
Yep, that's right. And it's shaped like a banana too, Robert. That's why I thought those were cute. I only have like 2 of them left. And so I'm saving those for me.
What?
Banana shape.
Chocolate. It's chocolate covered
those
banana candy.
Yeah, I ate 2 of those. Yeah, those were good actually.
Real,
yeah, I was.
They
impressed.
told us the people who were our program directors, her name was Sabrina. She said when she was a little girl, and they always got a treat. That was a treat that they gave them. So that always gives her that warm home feeling. So I thought that. So anyway, so she shared those with us when we were over there. They had taken us to a marketplace and given us. I don't remember how much it was, but it allotted what? Oh, Squatter. It allotted to like $2 American or something, which is like 4,000 and something Romanian lei. Their conversion rate is very, very different. and they took us to like a little open air market. And then we all were given a little thing that had a picture of something on it that we had to go to the market and try to locate and try to be able to buy as much or whatever we could for the $2 that they had given us. And so we drew walnuts.
Walnuts, yeah.
So we had to find walnuts, and we did find walnuts, but we were about $1 short on the walnuts. And the guy kept trying to get us to give him more money. We didn't have any more because they only allotted us, gave us so much in the Romanian currency. And finally, he just found a bag and weighed it and gave it to us for that. So,
hi, Roxana. Hi, Danny.
Hi, Danny girl. Hi, Kat.
Hello. Roxana and Kat.
Oh, I didn't see Roxana. Hi,
and
Roxana.
Linda and Danny. Anybody I missed? Marcy, Bonnie. Anybody else? Let's see. I got Robert. Okay.
So how is the weather for everyone today?
Beautiful
It
here.
feels a little bit warmer than it was yesterday and the day before. Hi, Kathy.
And Kat. Other
It's beautiful
Kat.
here today. It's probably set low 70s. High.
Kathy and Kat. Which one's Kathy?
Hi,
Which one's
Kathy.
Kat?
The other Kathy.
Cat 1 and Cat 2 and Cat 3.
And
And if Kitty Cat comes, it'd be Cat 4.
Kathy with a K. She's not here yet, I don't think.
We got it's 75 out there
Not
right
yet.
now. Beautiful. Clear skies here, 75.
But I was
Gorgeous.
chilly back here in the
This
house.
is my favorite time of year in northern Nevada.
Oh, nice,
Right?
Robert.
Fall is beautiful here.
Now,
Oh, 61 for Apple.
LeAnne is up in Washington too, honey.
Yeah,
Oh,
we have
Where at,
70.
Leanne? Where you at?
70 degrees. Oh, just north of Seattle. Just boop, right there.
I
That's where
live just
he
north
grew
of
up.
Seattle. Yeah, where at?
Oh, Linwood.
Linwood. Yeah, okay. I
Yeah.
lived in. I grew up in Edmonds.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I left Lake Stevens about 11 years ago. So I'm very
I would-
familiar with where you are.
I would leave Lake Stevens too if I were you, but that's just me.
Well, it grew so fast. I mean,
Yeah.
when I moved up there, I moved up there in late '86,
Oh, Kathy.
and
There's a
probably
Costco
6,000
there now,
of them
Brad.
there now. Huh?
There's a Costco in Lake Stevens now.
Yeah, I saw
That's
that.
how
yeah,
big it is now.
Last time
Yeah.
I was up there, I saw that. Yeah,
Yeah. That's where
yeah, it's growing fast. Yeah,
my guy's ex lives up there, so that's why it's not my
I used to buy pony kegs at Harvey's Tavern years ago.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a long
Wow.
time ago.
Well, Linwood is a big adjustment for me. I lived in Seattle, just north of downtown, for 25 years. It's a whole different culture. So,
Okay.
yeah. But I'm getting used to it.
Yeah.
Longer
Where are
in
you
here.
originally from?
All up and down the West Coast, California, and then Olympia, where the state capital
Olympia.
is in Washington.
One area is drawn just gangbusters. There's even traffic in Olympia now. It's
Oh yeah, all up and down I-5 is.
Didn't
just
used to be
ridiculous.
traffic there. Now there is. Yeah, it's all up and down I-5 now. Yeah.
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 So it's nice though. I mean, the weather today would sell anybody on living here because it's beautiful.
Yeah.
So
That's nice.
yeah, but it's not all. We have the gray too. We have months of gray in the winter, so tough to get through the winter.
Yeah, that makes it rough.
But it's mild.
It's 99 in Arizona right now, where she's at.
Wow. Still,
99.
Kathy?
Castle Cat.
Yeah.
99.
Wow.
Wow.
What,
Wow.
Roxana, where is it? Because Roxana's in Texas. She's in Fort Worth area. What's it doing in Texas, Roxana?
Roxana. I like that name.
Kat, did you say what it was doing where you're at?
80.
80.
Oh, she would be close to where Roxana is too,
Yeah.
in Texas. 79. Oh, she said, oops, 70. It's only 79. It's not 80.
Wow. Difference 1 degree. good.
That's nice, actually. Yeah,
Yeah.
that is nice.
Sounds nice.
Oh, 79 for cat too.
At least it sounds like it's cooling off since it was so warm for so long in Texas.
Except for Kathy.
Yeah,
still
we were there.
Well, yeah.
What?
Last March when we were there, it was actually a little bit cool in that Dallas Fort Worth area. But when we went down to Huntsville, and it hit into the 80s in Huntsville, and it was really nice there.
Mm.
Enjoyed that. But then when we came back a little north, when we left Huntsville that day, we drove into Amarillo, and it was chilly when we got into Amarillo that night. Remember, the wind was blowing, and it had really cooled off a lot. But we like Texas.
Yeah. I've never been. I need to
Wow,
get
Kathy.
Linda's at 43 in Vermont. Oh, God, chilly.
Giving me chills, Linda.
Already. Well, and you're not far from that, are you, Sabrina? You're not
No.
too far from that. I have to call my daughter.
You're in what, Columbus, Sabrina?
That's where my husband works. I'm about 50 minutes from there.
About 15 minutes from there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's about an hour north of where her daughter lives.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Next time we get up there, we'll have to go up there. I wanted to do that last time, but we kind of started running out of time and just didn't get up there. But
we went to the
what?
That 690 mile garage sale when we were back there last.
How far are you from Mansfield?
Not very far. Maybe half an hour or less.
Because we did go up there. We went up there to the prison.
You were that close to me.
I didn't know you were that.
Yeah.
Had I known, I'd said, why don't you meet us at Mansfield?
Yeah.
That would have been fun. We did that tour of the prison, and that was very interesting. So it's amazing, that place. It's really beautiful on the outside. Then you get into the inside where all the cell block area and everything is, and it's pretty fascinating. So
that's cool.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to start going over some of the rules in case there's someone in the background that may not be aware of our rules. We don't do just in case on our channel, on our show. We may do some buy it nows and some offer up. So a little bit different, but we may do both. And as far as the items go, they do not include shipping. Shipping is separate, but we do use Pirate Ship to give you the best price on shipping. We don't add to that shipping. What we're charged, we charge you. And that is established by the weight of the box, the size of the box, and the distance from us to you. We do use PayPal to send our invoices. You do not have to have an account with PayPal. You can check out as a guest. And for instance, myself, I am doing invoices every day, with the exception of, last week when I was sick. I had to get caught up on those. And I'm still working on that. So if you need your invoice before I send it out, just send me an invoice. Send me an email and I'll get your invoice to you right away. Otherwise, each of these ladies will tell you when they're going to be invoicing next. Did I leave anything else out, ladies? I ship from Ohio. LeAnne ships from state of Washington, and Margo ships from
Northern Nevada.
I had it right. I was just making sure. So I will pull up Margo, and she will tell you a little bit about herself, when she does sales, and when she's going to be shipping and invoicing. And while she's doing that, I'm going to drop the ladies' links, because if you're not subscribed to their channels, make sure you do subscribe, because they both have great content and items. And even if you were subscribed, YouTube could have unsubscribed you. So you want to make sure you're still subscribed.
Okay.
There you go.
Here. Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm Margo, Vintage Peep Show at GoGo. I do my sales with my boyfriend, Brad, who's sitting over here kind of modding for me, or keeping track. I shouldn't say modding, but keeping track. I do ship from Northern Nevada. I do my sales on Fridays at 4 p.m. Pacific. So that would be 5 p.m. Mountain, 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. East Coast. I do use pirate ship. And I was going to talk about that real briefly too, because I wanted to tell you guys about a little incident that I had. I did an eBay, bought something on eBay last week or the week before. And anyway, it finally arrived yesterday. And it wasn't what was depicted at all. So I contacted the seller and I'm sending it back to the seller. But the seller, and I kind of, when I received it, it was an old hat and it came in a shoebox, an old shoebox. And she had just wrapped this old hat in a crunkly piece of old tissue paper. And she had charged me, it came from Massachusetts. So I get the shipping is a little bit more, but it was like $17, I think is what she charged me to ship it. And when I told her that the hat just didn't meet my expectation, she kind of grumbled to me about, well, look at what you paid for it and blah, blah, blah. And I said, okay, well, hey, that's an eBay thing. That's a chance you take on eBay. But I said, really, if you want to get technical, I understand upping your shipping a little bit because shipping supplies do, cost money too. But you sent this to me in an old shoebox and a crumply piece of tissue paper kind of thing. And I calculated the return shipping from here back to Massachusetts was $6.73. Wow. He charged me $17 in shipping. Yeah. She defended it that's what eBay calculated. And I told her, I said, hey, I'm not trying to be rude, but just a hint, don't do eBay shipping like that. It wasn't even priority. It was, ground and that ground advantage. So anyway, so yeah, PayPal or Pirate Ship definitely gets us great shipping rates compared to what anybody else is doing. So that's a fabulous thing. Anyway, so please subscribe to my channel. I did lose like 10 subscribers during our trip that we were gone a little over 2 weeks. And I don't know if that's probably a YouTube dynamic that does that, because I still posted content almost every day. So please go ahead. Yeah. And do like and subscribe and comment from time to time. And coming back and watch my channel. I'd love to have all of you. So.
Hey, Sabrina, would you mind if she puts her link in your
Sabrina
channel?
already did.
Oh, you already did.
She's on
Thank
that.
you.
So
yeah, that just makes it easier for her.
And thanks, Sabrina and LeAnne, for having me on with you today.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for coming on with us.
Thanks for being here.
Hey.
All right. Do you want to say something before your turn, LeAnne?
Yeah. Just real quick, just because I'm going out of town on Friday. So normally I wait until Monday to do my my invoicing, because I combine orders from our Sunday Chatty Kitty show with Sabrina and Picasso Cat Kathy, and this show that Sabrina and I do weekly. But this week I'm not going to be here, so I'm going to be on the road. So if you buy something today and you want me to put it in the mail tomorrow, I will send you an invoice tonight, and I will put it in the mailbox tomorrow for you, or take it to the post office. If you buy something and you don't mind waiting a week, then I'll invoice you Monday, week after next. I think that's pretty straightforward. Have any questions about that, you can always email me. But yeah, that's all I was going to say.
Okay.
Thank you.
Margo, since you're our guest, do you mind going first?
I can absolutely go first. And I was going to say too, because I will do another sale on Friday. So if you purchase something today and you would like me to hold it over until after Friday's sale, I am happy to do that. And I won't invoice until Sunday. I usually invoice on Sundays and Mondays after my Friday sale too. So just so everybody knows, I do get it done once a week. You want to pick something? Hand it to me. I'm up 2 items.
Oh.
That reminds me, Margo. I'll talk to you about it after the sale.
Okay.
That reminds me of something.
Okay. Okay. So for my first item, did you bring in that? You didn't bring in the measuring tape either. Did you grab it? I think it's still on the counter, baby. Okay. I think it's still on the counter.
Talk about it.
I believe this is Indiana glass. I think we'd looked it up before, and that's what it indicated. And I have shown this before on my regular sale, but I'll go ahead and show it tonight. And it's a beautiful, I believe these were sugar dishes. And I believe that they were made so that the way that they're reticulated around the edge is you would put spoons in it. So everybody had like an individual spoon. So this one is a satin glass. It's a beautiful blue satin glass, but you don't have to use it for sugar. You can use it for, you know, all kinds of things. It's about 8 inches tall with the top. Without the top, it's about 5 inches tall, and then it measures across about 6 inches. So,
Now, is
and
this going to be a buy it now or starting bid?
we're going to start this at just 10. I'm going
Okay.
to start this at just 10. If anybody's interested in this, there's no chips, there's no cracks. I don't believe there's any flea bites on this piece. It's a beautiful, beautiful Indiana glass piece. I'd love to find a new home for it. Yeah,
It's beautiful color.
Yeah, the color is gorgeous on it, and I love the satin glass. Anyway, you know, you
Noelle.
can. Hi, Noelle. You could even put like a tea light in here.
Hi, Noelle.
If you didn't want to put anything, you could put a tea light in there and light that up. Could be really, really pretty. And even with the winter months coming up, make it look frosty. You could, you know, with the blues in your Christmas type decorations, your fall winter decorations, just stick a tea light in there and see that flaming.
I know a lot of people like Cobalt, but this is a pretty color.
Yeah,
it's a light blue, and it's
yeah, this is a prettier kind of almost like a sky blue or an ocean blue. It's real pretty.
You let me know when you want me to count it down.
You can count it down whenever. If you don't see any action, go
ahead. I don't
ahead.
see any other people act. Yeah, you can start counting.
Okay, you can count it down. I won't spend a lot of time. So
going once.
We're doing 2 at a time.
2 at a time.
Going twice. Sold to Noelle. Congratulations.
Perfect. Thank you, Noelle. You're
Hi,
gonna
Wayne.
love this.
How are you?
This is really pretty.
Hi, Wayne.
And do you know what you want to start these at?
Let's start them at I think 15.
Okay, we're going to do these as choice. I have 2 of these. If you like the Asian scroll art, or I'm not really sure what to call that. It looks like it's done with wood on the inside. This piece has like the 2 cranes in the front, and they're on the black lacquer. I'm thinking one of these had a little boo-boo. No, it must have been the smaller one.
There was some masking tape on the legs of that.
Oh, is that what it was?
But they put that on there years ago to help, you know, from scratching.
Yeah.
Like
we're going to start these as a choice 15. And I'll measure them for you. Then they both have the cranes on it. This one has 2 of the cranes on the bottom. And then there's, actually 4 I see on this one. One up in the tree and then one in the tree next to the pagoda, if you can see it. So if you like Asian art, these are really fun. This one looks like there's a little lighthouse almost sticking out over there too. And I believe some of it almost looks like cork, but I think it's wood. I think it's all like carved wood. I don't know that much about the details of this type of art. So the rectangular piece here measures about 12 inches across, and it stands about 9 inches high. Then the oval piece is about 14 tall, and the base is about 9.
Well, maybe you're right.
Picasso Cast says it's cork.
This one does on the wood here, not on this part, but on this part right here, you can see where
a little bit.
So there's a little bit of a crack there,
Yeah.
a little bit of lacquer loss. So.
Yeah, it's like paint loss. Oh no, it's right here.
Yeah, right there. Yeah, you were right. I didn't notice that.
Hi, Aaron.
But you were right about
Picasso Cast says she thinks it is cork, that it's carved with cork.
Carved out of cork. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoever did it did a great job. And I mean,
so this one does have some paint loss right here.
I mean, can you imagine trying to do this?
So if you do see something that you're interested in, you know, and you watch this on the replay, do feel free to email me.
She's probably right. It does kind of look like cork on the inside.
Yeah. Do feel free to email me because, you know, we're always, we always love hearing from you, and we're always,
I know Linda Punky likes this stuff. She's got some of these.
Yeah, we're always happy to show these again or talk about them too. So if you're interested in one or both pieces and you see this on the replay, definitely contact me. Is this like, it's like a plexiglass, I believe they're done with too.
I've sold them before and it was actual glass.
No, I think it's glass.
Is it?
Sounds like glass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, if there's no interest, we can pass on these.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
You ready, LeAnne?
Yes. When I come across those in antique stores, they're always outrageously priced. I noticed.
Yeah. Like $75 or more.
Right.
Yikes.
Yes. So when you can get those at a good deal,
At a good deal, yeah. I mean, that's.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I have a choice of little Wade Whimsy figurines. We're going to start at just $4. And I put these together as opposed to putting them in a lot separately, selling them separately, because I don't know, there might be one that you might need for your collection and not all of them. Or if you do end up being a high bidder, you can get all of them. So starting at $4, I have now. I was looking it up, trying to figure out if this was an American buffalo or a bison. I was looking in my book. He's quite majestic, whoever he is. I believe it's a bison, according to my book. And I will show that to you in a second. They come in 2 sizes, large and small. This is like a standard, even though it is kind of chunky and heavy, it's a standard Wade Whimsy size that we're used to seeing. And here it is in the book. These are 2-tone. The one I have is not. But that's what they look like. So I have that one. That is one choice. And it does have something written on the bottom, but I don't think it means anything to us. Just some past person wrote on there. Then I have a beaver. This beaver is different colors, not just a solid. These are really cute. And none of these have any damage of any kind. It's a little darker on the bottom. Cute, cute, cute. I thought these make great little additions to your fall displays if you like minis. And here's a squirrel. I like this squirrel again because it has the different colors and it has a little nut. I think it's a walnut. And there's the bottom of that one. Again, a darker color. Some of the older Wades have a variation in the ceramic that they use like that and end up with a darker bottom. A darker bottom. So those are the 3 choices. Buffalo or bison. And he's pretty. He has a nice dark brown glaze. And like I said, he's a little weightier than some of the others. I already have one in my collection, so I can let this guy go. Show him one more time, and we'll move on. Hi, Helen. How are you? Hi, Michelle. Michelle.
Hi, Michelle.
And they are marked Wade.
Hi, Helen.
Okay, we'll move on. Let's do this cute little cobalt blue glass tea light holder. We're going to start at $8 for this one. I don't have a maker, but I do have a little made in Taiwan sticker on the bottom. That's a little bit rough, but it is there. Here's what the back looks like. It's a pretty blue, cobalt blue. And I'm just putting this here so you can get the idea. It's very, not very bright. I think I need to replace the battery on it. So it's not going to show you the full effect, but it is really pretty when it's lit in the back like that with just a little tea light or a battery operated one like this. And by the way, if you need one of these, I can replace a battery and send one of these to you if you need a battery operated tea light. So it is about this big. It's beautiful, like in a little window bathroom, something like that. There's my ruler. There it is. I'm going to measure how tall it is. 4 inches tall. Yeah, that's right. Kathy has one. Little tea light holder. It's solid glass, but kind of chunky. Has no chips or cracks. A sweet little face.
Hi, Mitch.
What's going on, everybody? All right. Well, we can move on and go to Sabrina.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
This is going to be a buy it now for $8. And it is a chicken feed sack. It is ceramic. It's a chicken feed sack bank. It is vintage. And I believe this to be the original stopper. It does have a little paint chip right there. And I thought that I saw a little rub. Not a chip in the ceramic, but just a little paint chip. And it looks like a feed sack, like chicken feed.
Did you want to put the...
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
I will forget.
I'm looking at the wrong screen. I wasn't looking at StreamYard. Okay.
There we go. And it is almost, no, it is exactly 5 1/4 inches tall, 4 1/4 inches wide. No condition issues with the coin slot or the stopper. And I'm just noticing by looking through the coin slot that the stopper has something written on the inside of it. And you can't see that on the outside, but it says ROB ROY. Robroy, Robboy, ROBROY, but no date. But I don't see any interest in this, so we're going to move on. And my next item is going to be another buy it now. And this one is a Homeco elf. No chips or cracks. She's got her little, or he, I'm not sure which, has little green shirt on, yellow boots, yellow hat, little markings on the bottom. And this is going to be a buy it now for $6. There is 3 in this set, but I only have the 1. But it's adorable.
I see Alice.
Thank you, Alice. And that belongs to Alice, and that was my 2. And I will go back to Margo.
I think I unmuted. That's not a bad price for those little elves. We find those too and pick them up whenever we do. Because I think they come in a set. If you can collect them all, there's like 5 or 6 of them.
There's 5 in a set.
Oh, I thought there were only 3. That's even better.
I've probably got 4 of the 5. We sold a set of 5 here, I don't know, 3 months ago. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So
I just keep them around until I find a complete set.
I have a dragonware cup and saucer, and this is not the dragonware I'm used to seeing, but this one is very special. Let me show you the and I'm gonna just start this at 15. I've looked up this set, and it's not an inexpensive set at all, but I only have one cup and saucer, so I'll start it at 15. But look at the dragon pattern on the saucer on this one, how beautiful that is. There's no chips or cracks in this. Now the back of it is marked KTK Japan. So this is your Japanese dragonware.
This color of dragonware myself.
Yeah.
Usually it's the blackish.
But check out the cup. Check out the cup. And look, look how gorgeous the cup is. And look at the dragon on it. And it's got like that, what do they call that? The Moriagi? Is that what it's called when the pattern sticks out?
Margo, I'm sorry. Did you say you're starting bed, honey?
I'm starting it at 15 on this. This one's pretty special because look, I hope it shows up.
Yeah.
You see? It's got the lithophane. It's got the lithophane in the bottom.
You can see it.
Yeah. When you put her up,
gal like her head.
Yeah,
basically.
I'm gonna see if you can see it better through the. No, see.
I saw it when you had it the other way.
Well. But when you put it up to the light, you can actually see almost the color differentiation, not just the pattern. You can see the color, and it looks like she has dark hair. This is a beautiful cup. This is a really, really beautiful cup and saucer. Oh, I see Calypso cats in at 15. This one is really pretty, isn't it? Really pretty, really, really pretty with the lithophane. And I mean, I find pieces of dragonware from time to time, but not always with the lithophane in the bottom. And that's what makes this one so special, is that it does have the lithophane. This would be one if nobody bought it either. I would definitely just add into my collection. It wouldn't bother me. But Kathy, you're welcome to get it.
Well, that's in at 15. I will go ahead and count it down.
Yeah, go ahead and count it down. This is a great cup and saucer. This one's really nice.
I love the handle. I haven't seen one with texture like that. That's neat.
Yeah, I don't even remember where we came across this one. Did you get this one at an estate sale or garage sale? I think.
Yeah. I believe so. Maybe a garage sale.
Yeah, and I've never.
I lose track of what I find.
Yeah, you see the one. You see the one that's more that dark gray dragonware color. But this one is totally different. So this will be a great add-in if you have a collection for them. Kathy, thank you.
Congratulations, Kat.
And then for my second item, I have this. And we're going to start this one at 18. You're welcome, Kathy. Thank you. We're going to start this at 18, and I'll measure it for you in a moment. Now, we looked this up, and one seller or one that sold, they just refer to it as art glass. There's another one that's calling it Murano, but I don't know whether that's accurate or not. I cannot confirm that. It does have the smooth pontil on the bottom, so you don't see where it's been blown because they've smoothed it out. How do you say it? Smoothed it out.
Textured to smooth it out like this.
And it's almost like it's ombre. It goes from the darker, like almost a red, into orange, and then up clear into the clear.
Tested it to see if it glows because it's kind of like.
I don't think it does. I can test it in a minute, but I don't think. I think we did look at it.
That.
It stands.
No, it doesn't glow.
No, it stands about 11 1/4. No, a little more than that. About 11 1/2 inches high. So it's a gorgeous piece. And I see, I see it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fingers.
6 fingers.
And I see Zeus in at 18 on it. Yeah, it's a pretty one and great for fall colors. Really, really great for fall colors with its kind of, I don't want to call that a hobnail kind of bottom, but it's almost similar to that. I don't know what they would call that. It's really pretty. Really, really nice. I have something to send you anyway, Zeus. Isn't it Zeus that wanted the broken uranium?
No, that was Amy.
That was Amy.
Kevin
okay. I was thinking it was Zeus. That's right. It was Amy. I'll have to wait till I see her again and send that to her.
Counting this down.
Go for it.
And it is sold. Congratulations, Zeus.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Zeus.
And I'm going to pull LeAnne over.
All righty. And I will.
All right. I have a very sweet Boyd's Bear. We're going to start at $20 because she is a big one. She is one that you could cuddle, display, whatever you'd like, gift as a Christmas gift. She stands about 18 inches with her hat. She is a bigger one. She does have her tags right here. Veronica Berzkoff. Veronica Berzkoff. I see a little bag down here that says 2000. So I'm going to say she's from the year 2000. She's nice and clean. Doesn't have a funky smell or anything like that. The hat is attached back here. I think if you wanted to, you could snip that to take it off. I think she looks cute with it kind of off to the side. Very velvety and soft with this this white trim, this fur trim. And what else do I want to tell you? The coat does come off. The buttons are right there. And underneath, she has a dress on, a long dress, as well as some pants. She's well covered.
She's ready for winter.
Yes. Here it says Platinum Edition. And she's chunky. She has some weight to her. She's very weighty. But you could put something in the bag. You could put a little gift card or something like that.
Does her bag come off?
She does need Uggs. That's a good question. Well, of course, you know, it's stitched on, but I think you could snip it off.
Yeah, you could always turn it around so that you don't see the year 2000.
You could.
So it's not dated.
You could. But if you see the date, you know she's vintage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Lined on the inside. The black fabric. I haven't looked at her joints, to be honest, but I'm assuming she's jointed because usually they are. Let's check. Yeah, the legs are for sure. Let's see. Not sure about the arms. Yeah. Now I feel the joint. So let's see. Her head is definitely jointed. So I say she's fully jointed. She's so cuddly. Really cute. Great display piece. Boyd's Bear. I haven't checked the tush tag either, but I'm sure it's there. There it is.
Hi, Angie.
Angie, hi. How are you? All right. Well, we'll put Miss Veronica Berzkoff aside for now. We'll go to a mug that I had in the last show. I thought I'd give it another chance here.
Midge is at 20, so I'm
Midge.
just going to put in sold to Midge.
Thank you, Midge.
Because we were going on to another item.
All right. However you want to do it. It's good with me. All right.
Congratulations, Midge.
Thanks, Midge.
Okay.
Hi, Midge.
So this is going to be an $8 start. It is from 1977. It is Enesco, and it has a cute little sailor on the top. It's a lot of great texture in the piece. It has a really neat rope handle right there. And on the bottom, you see a hallmark of some kind that's stamped in. Thank you, Erin. Not sure what the hallmark is. I haven't looked that up, but I did see this. So that was all I needed. Enesco, 1977. Yeah, you're going to love her, Midge. She's great. Nice to see you, Erin. I do have a couple pieces for you. Let me know if you want to wait until I'm back from my trip for your invoice, or if you want me to get you an invoice tonight. Let me know. So we can count it down whenever you're ready. Anybody out there in the chat, if you're interested in any of our items and you're wanting to bid, we only do dollar increments, so you can put that in the chat, and as long as you get it in before sold, you have a chance to bid.
Congratulations, Erin.
Thanks, Erin. I'll put that aside for you. All right. Thank you.
All right. I have an $18 starting bid for a Colonial green Colonial Lady powder dish. And this is made by Moser. I never knew which way to say it. Moser. Okay. Mosier. Thank you. And here is the M on the bottom. This is pretty thick glass. There's no chips or cracks on either pieces. You don't have to just use this as a powder dish. You can use it as a trinket dish, a little jewelry box. I love this color green. Unfortunately, it does not glow. But it is kind of paneled, which gives it this great design. And then the top is very detailed as well. It's much easier to see in person. But you see all the details in her face, her hair, her dress. She's got a pearl necklace on.
She's fancy.
She is. She's got her hair pulled back.
Oops. Mosier glass is made in the Czech Republic.
Oh. It's beautiful glass.
It is. And it's thick glass.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very nice piece. I'm going to measure it. She is 5 1/4 inches tall and 3 3/4 inches wide. Hi, Katie. But I don't see any interest.
Hi, Katie.
Now, keep in mind, if you see something and you don't grab it when we show it, but you think about it and you want to grab it later, just throw it in the chat, or you can always email that seller and make sure it's still available. My next item is going to be an $8 start. And it is going to be for a vintage baby bottle. Now, the nipple, it doesn't feel like rubber anymore. It is extremely hard. It looks like it went through a brittle process. And now it's just really hard. But it's still there. The bottle is glass. Now, on the nipple itself, it says, should have written it down. It says that it's anti-colic. Anti-colic, and then I can't make out the rest. It says brand Sani something, and I couldn't make out the rest. But on the bottle, on the bottom of the bottle, it says Broadway or Brockway. Oops, I think I got that upside down. It says Brockway and then some numbers right above it. And then, of course, you have your ounce numbers and lines on the side of the bottle. These are so expensive online. I was really shocked. It is, with the nipple, it's exactly 6 inches tall. 2 inches in diameter. So if you collect baby doll, baby ephemera, bottles, clothes, shoes, this will be a great addition to that. And I see Danny at 8, so we can count it down for Danny. I don't see any other interest, and I think I've shown it long enough.
Okay.
Oh, that's a great idea, Apple. Congratulations, Danny. And I'm going to move Margo on over.
I love your jets. Are they jet? Your beads?
Oh, they're blue.
Oh, are they? They look black.
Yeah, they just sparkle. They're glass.
They're really pretty. They're really pretty.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so my next item, I have a fabulous piece of blue sky. I've never seen one like this before.
Wow.
And it's the skeleton teapot. Look how it's got the spider on here. And it is marked Blue Sky. Heather Goldwine. Is it Goldwine? Is that what her name is on the bottom?
Goldwine.
Heather Goldwine that does the blue sky.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the 2015. And I thought this was very, very cool. Brad just ran off that he decided it was dirty and he had to wash it. I just got it back. So it measures across, it measures 10 inches. Oh, and I'm going to start this at $20. I've looked these up online and they can go for like $75, and there's not very many of them from what I saw. So I'm going to start it at 20. It measures 10 inches from the bone on the handle over to the bone on the spout. And see, it's got a bone on the top of the head too. And then, so that's 10 inches that way. And then it's just right at 8 inches tall. So I thought this was very, very cool. Hello, Roman. This is what the back is just plain, looks like a skull on the back. I thought this was a very, very cool piece.
Yeah.
And I've never seen a blue sky like this. Usually you find the blue skies, they're the cute little like houses and little village almost type pieces with all the little things that dangle off on them. And
yeah.
And so I was kind of surprised when I picked this up and saw it was blue sky. And I like the way it looks like your leg bones or something connecting on the handle. That's got the joint.
It reminds me a lot of that Scentsy. That skull we had.
The little, the Scentsy burner we had that was a skull too. That was like a sugar
I
skull.
don't remember who bought it. But,
I don't remember. I love the spider.
It might have been Zeus.
I don't remember.
Did you buy that Scentsy burner skull by any chance? I don't know why your name stuck out.
But if nobody wants it, I am happy to hang on to this. So I'll pass on that. And then the next thing I have then, and you can always email me. The next thing I have a couple of really pretty frames. These are going to be just a $10 buy it now. And they're 8x10 frames. But of course you would want to, you'd have to cut the picture oval to fit, but that's easy to do because you can just remove the back and measure it onto there. So these are just going to be a buy it now 10, and they're 8x10 frames. This one is like a pewter tone, and this one has more your kind of a bronze goldish tone. And I like these two. Yeah, this one anyway. No, I don't. Oh yeah, I see it on these two. So you can either set them up. It has a thing so you can set them this way, or you can hang them. Oops. Well, you want to be sure that that's closed really good. It does have the ribbon so you can hang it this way as well. So you can either hang it or you can set it up, stand it up. Oh, Noelle's in for 20 on the teapot.
Noelle works.
Yeah, I see Noelle for that. And I see Aaron on
the frames. So
on the frames. Yeah. So Aaron, do you want one or both? Say we're a buy it now, so you can have one or both. Thanks, Noelle. I gotcha.
Got it.
And I'm just waiting on these.
She wants them both.
Okay, you got them, Erin. Thank you. And then we are back to LeAnne.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Let me clear my, I was writing all the solds in.
All right. I have a trio of resin elephant figurines. Keeping them together. I'm going to ask 15 to start. They are vintage, made in Taiwan, and there's the sticker right down at the bottom. Made in Taiwan, ROC. These were from my mom's collection.
You said 15?
15. Yes. They were in my mom's collection of elephants. I've held on to them long enough. I can let them go. So really neat coloring on them. Lots of variations in the coloring, making them look really realistic with that texture. So this is the large one. And you see they're small figurines, but in relation to this one is large. Oh, thanks, Katie. Great. I'll get that out tomorrow to you. So there's that one. And then there's another. This one's lying down or laying down. There's the bottom of those. They are solid, but they're not super heavy. They probably would go by themselves, still be under a pound. So I think they're really well done. Really realistic looking. So I'll give you a measurement just to give you an idea in case you can't quite picture it from the perspective on the screen. 3 inches for this one from the front to the back. And 2 3/4 inches tall. So they're a cute little family. See if I can get the camera to focus on that instead of my face. There we go. Right. I'm going to set those down. And we're going to go on to, let's do a lot of little golden books. This is going to be a Donald Duck lot. So all of them are Donald Duck and they're all vintage. It's going to start at $10. I'm sorry, $12.
Okay, I'll check. I'll change it.
I'm so sorry.
No worries.
So Donald Duck's toy sailboat. So there is Chip and Dale. Walt Disney Productions. Does have some vintage wear, shelfware on the corners. Not too bad though. That's not what I was looking for. And I don't think there's any torn pages in any of these. They're in really good shape. And all Donald Duck, different stories. 1954 is what it says, but it's not printed in 1954 because there's a barcode on the back. So it's got to be, 70s or earlier. It just doesn't say. But it has great graphics. They're probably the original illustrations from 1954. And it does have an 89-cent price on it. So it does help us date it a little bit too, right here. So Donald Duck's toy sailboat. The next one is one that I love and I grew up with. For 49 cents, you could have Donald Duck and the Witch Next Door. And this one is a little bit older. It has no barcode and the 49 cents. 1974. I think that's accurate. All right.
Well, hi, Roman. I didn't even know you were here.
Yeah, you snuck in a little bit ago.
I'm
Second
sorry.
print.
I didn't see you.
Thank you so much. So it's in great shape. No damage on, the pages. No writing. No ripped pages. Yeah. I don't remember seeing the animated cartoon. I just remember the book really well because I had this one. I think I still have it. It's not in as good shape as this one is. I'm going to have to look that up. I'd love to see that. So there's the back. And the third one, Donald Duck and the One Bear, a turnabout tale. Again, we have the 89 cents, so probably late 70s is what I'm going to say. 78 is what the copyright date is on there. And this obviously is about this bear that comes and eats their pizza. Like, oh, this one does have pencil right here. She wrote her phone number if you want to try that phone number. There's no area code. No area code though. So yeah, look at that pizza. It's very colorful. Love it. So Donald Duck and the One Bear. There's Daisy. Daisy Duck. Classic pizza guy. All right, so those 3 Donald Duck books. And we can count down for Roman whenever you're ready.
Sold to Roman. Congratulations. $12.
Thank you so much. That's my 2.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I have a Jasmine Art Glass U vase. And it comes in a metal frame. And this is going to start at $16. Here is the frame at the bottom. And I will take the glass vase out for you to see it. It just slides right up. This is the frame. It does have rubber pieces on the feet to protect your surface, and they're all 4 there. So the vase just slides in between these little horseshoe pieces. And this is the vase.
Is the vase part itself, is that a lacquer? Is it a
lacquer?
It
is. It's over glass. It is thick glass.
It is now.
That's glass. Really?
Yes.
Oh, wow. That's a beautiful.
At least that's what it says when I look it up.
Piece.
It says that it will shatter. It is glass.
It looks really quality. I mean,
it's a nice piece.
It takes quite a bit to impress me. That impresses me, really. It does. It's very quality. How much you asking on that?
16. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't put the banner up. I often do that. Or don't do that, rather. And it's got the nice trees with the black and gold over the red. Let me measure it. I'm going to put it back in the frame to measure it so that I don't drop it.
If nobody else is going to bid on that, we will take that.
Yeah, I'll
Sabrina.
take it for 16, Sabrina. If nobody else bids on that.
Okay. It is 9.5 inches tall inside the frame.
It just screams quality to me.
And
I like
it
quality
is
stuff.
5 inches wide.
Oh, Danny girl's in 16.
Okay, Danny girl wants it. Okay, yeah, no, she can have it. Yeah, it just screams quality.
And Danny is in for 16. So if anyone else is interested, put 17 or more in the chat. Otherwise, we'll count it down here in a second. And it's got the same scene on both sides. We can count this down. I'm sorry.
Okay, no worries. Congratulations, Danny.
Congratulations.
Yeah, nice piece, Danny girl.
And my next item is going to be this ceramic vase. And this is just going to be a buy it now for $8. It is not signed, unfortunately. Clean inside. But all of this is textured.
Hi, Carrie-Ann.
Here's the bottom. There are some felt tips on the bottom. When I was displaying it, I did add this one because one of them, the felt was rubbed off. So it has 4 instead of 3, but one of them is no good anymore. It's totally flat. It is a little over 5 3/4 inches tall.
Oh, I kept this out for a reason.
And the opening at the top is almost 4 inches, where the bottom is 3 1/2. Hi, Edward. Hi, Carrie-Ann.
Hi, Edward.
But this is just a buy it now for $8. Nice for the fall. And you can see the rippling through it. And that happens when they turn the piece. During the making of it. Oh, thank you, Linda. But I don't see any interest, so we're going to pass on that and go back to Margo.
Ta-da! Hello, Edward. Okay, so I'm going to show I have a piece of Empoli. I actually have several pieces of Empoli, and I brought 3 with me tonight. So we're going to start with this one. Yeah, I've got 3 pieces of Empoli, and I'll show one this round and then one the next round and maybe the other round after that. And this is, I don't know, what would you call this? A compote? This is a really nice, like an avocado green compote. Maybe, I guess you could call it that. We're going to start this at, you said 22?
Let's start it at 18.
18. We're going to start it at 18. It's a beautiful piece of Empoli. Let me measure it for you. It is, if I don't knock it over here, about a little over 5 1/2 inches tall. And the base is about 5 1/4 across.
I don't think I have that color.
It's like we keep finding Empoli. Oh my God. We keep
Sabrina.
Finding it. And it's like
I didn't really
out
know
of
much
room.
about it until recently.
I have a couple in blue.
I've got.
Oh, we've got a lot of colors.
I found,
but I don't have that one.
No, I've got a bunch on. She's got a bunch on her buffet.
Yeah, it's taking up too much room on my buffet, so I'm not adding any more.
But it's pretty prevalent here in Northern Nevada.
We seem to be finding it a lot lately
it's out
too.
Here quite a bit.
It's really, really nice piece of Empoli, starting at just 18. Pretty green.
It is.
It's a real pretty green. That we can, if there's no interest, we can pass, and I'll just have to sit it back up on my buffet without taking up more room for the Empoli. No more Empoli, honey. Don't bring home any more Empoli. I don't like shipping
it's all
it
over the place
anyway.
here,
You know,
Sabrina.
yeah.
It's really amazing.
I don't like
I
shipping
like
it
it.
anyway, but I will. You know, I always will. I'll ship anything, but sometimes
It's
takes
kind of like a new
while.
discovery. You know, I know less than 1%.
Oh,
but
Aaron's
it's
in at
enough.
18.
But it's enough.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was putting it in, but Aaron beat me.
Got it.
Oh, you like Empoli too?
I love it.
You got to see this piece right
Well, wait,
here.
you're going to see it next
You're
round.
going to see it next round.
Next round. You can go ahead and call this one down to Aaron.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks, Aaron. Yeah,
but you got to be really careful with this.
You know what's really nice?
The glass is so thin. You got to really wrap this
the
right
isn't
way,
too
or else
bad.
you know it can get damaged so easily.
Yeah. Oh, great ice cream bowl.
Put a half gallon in there.
And then I have a blue Indiana glass fairy lamp. And we find these in clear a lot, but you don't see them in the colored. And so I'm going to start this one.
It's a blue satin, basically.
It's a blue satin. Brad says I should start it at 15, but I'm going to start it at just 13 because it's my favorite number.
Okay.
So it's the blue satin glass, Indiana glass fairy lamp. And it's going to start at just 13, which is good price for these. You see the clear ones. I've still got clear ones stashed. It's 5 inches across, but you don't see the colored ones. You just don't see the colored ones very often. So it's 5 inches across, and it stands almost 5 inches tall too. So blue satin Indiana glass fairy lamp. I don't think there's any flea bites or chips. Oh, might be a little flea bite right there. Just one right on the edge. Barely, barely, barely noticeable right there. Aaron's in at 13. Yeah, you just don't see the color ones.
It felt like a seam, basically. I wonder if that's one.
No, this one is.
Is it an actual? Yeah, there's a place where I could feel the seam.
But you know what? I mean, on a little, on this kind of glass too, on a little flea bite like that, if you have like a glass nail file, you can file those right down. But I mean, that's not even to the point where it's gonna nick or chip or anything. Oh, and I've got to warn you, Sabrina, too, when you get your next box, you got those metal roosters.
Yes.
When you open those, please be very careful. I tried to put some bubble wrap and paper around them, but the edges are sharp. So be careful when you open that box that you don't get yourself. I was going to warn you about that.
Okay, no worries.
You don't cut yourself.
Yeah.
Okay,
we can count it down to Aaron.
Oh, Aaron's getting that too?
Yeah.
Oh, she is. All right. Aaron's the winner. Count her down.
Carrie Ann says she has this one and it's beautiful. Yeah.
Congratulations, Aaron.
Okay. Thanks, Aaron.
All righty then.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to go. Oh, okay. She's back. LeAnne is back.
I had to go get my item because it wasn't in the room. This is a silver cat wine bottle starting at $18. These are, I want to say it's Riesling, German Riesling wine that comes in these.
I think it is a Riesling. I don't remember for sure, but I think it is Riesling.
Yeah. I have a few. I have 2 silvers, so I can keep one and I can sell the other one.
I'll be right back, okay?
Sure. This one does have the original cork. This one is printed with cats on it. And it looks cute.
That's really cute. I've never seen the cork before. You usually find them without the cork, so that's really cute.
Yeah. And I love using them to propagate pothos plants or just different kinds of plants. Just fill it with water, put it in there, and it can stay there for a really long time just in the water. Or, of course, you know, some flowers, some dried flowers or fresh. There's no chips or cracks. It's silver, so it goes with almost anything, but especially for the holidays, I like silver and gold together for the holidays. And I just love the little side, you know, tilt on his head there. There's a little weight to it. You know, it's going to be a couple pounds to ship. It's no big deal. Easy. Not super fragile, even though it is glass. I'll get to you, no problem. There's the bottom. Oh, thanks, Noelle. I see you at 18.
Hang on a minute.
Reason.
Yeah, it says it's like Moselland, Mosselland black, or this one's a black one, but it is a Riesling.
Okay, yeah.
Cat bottles. Yeah. And they come in all kinds of colors, but you have the black one, LeAnne?
I don't. I don't. Not yet.
I just feel bad if you find that black one. That would
I would love to find a black one.
Well, I guess I'm on the lookout for a cat now.
Yeah. Yeah, I have like a translucent red. I did have a solid red that I sold, and before I thought better of it, I should have kept it for my collection. And I have a pink one, and
I've never seen the pink.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I did have a blue one that I sold too at one point. So, all right. I see Noelle at 18. Thank you so much. We can count down whenever you're ready. Anybody in the chat, we move quickly, so you need to put in your bid if you're interested.
I have a black one I use for my
We were just talking about black.
Halloween.
Oh, you could sell that one to me.
Yeah.
Sabrina has a black one.
A black
Thanks,
cat like that?
Noelle.
The black cat.
I do.
Oh, really?
And the stopper has a cat on it.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, like this one? The cat
Yes.
like that. Yeah, that's the original cork that comes with it.
That's
The other ones that I've had and I've sold didn't have those didn't have those. They had the screw top.
Oh, screw top. Oh, I haven't
Yep.
seen the screw top before. Wow. Okay. They must have
This
must
one,
have different ones or changed them at some point.
This one had to
Hi,
stop
Oh, you
Dana
bought the
Grace.
blue. That's right, Danny.
it off.
Oh,
What's
is
there? Yeah,
All right. Let's see. What do I have next?
it was just a cork.
How about this pair of little lambs?
I wouldn't push it.
I'm not going
Just
to.
leave it the way it is. Yeah.
These are vintage, made in Taiwan, little lambs made by Midwest, I believe is what the tag says. $6 will be the start. I would start higher. However, one has a little chippy in his ear. It's hard to see, but I am going to point it out. They're so, so sweet. They might have been part of a nativity scene. I'm not sure. Midwest, Taiwan. These are little paper labels on both of them. One's a little discolored there. And so the one that has the discolored label also has the little chipped ear. So I'll show that to you. It's good. It's easier to see from the back. Come on, focus, please. There we go. See right here. Now my finger's covering it. There it is. It's a little chipped on the back.
Dana Grace.
It's really hard to see. Hi, Dana Grace. So from the front, it's not too bad. I thought I would still offer them because, like I said, unless you're really looking for it, you don't see it. And I think I would probably ask more if they were perfecto, but no other breaks. This is just the way their hooves are on the front. They're really cute. I wanted to call them bone china, but it's not marked as such. So I'm just going to call them ceramic, I guess. They're nicely glazed on the top. They'd look cute in, I don't know, Easter. I think of lambs for Easter. You can have a little display. You can add them to your nativity if you already have one. Add a couple little extra lambs. I just like miniature figurines, so that's how I ended up with them. There we go. There's the focus. So just a little chippy on this guy's ear here. They've been hanging out with my cats on my shelf for a while. Yeah, if you're nativity seeing extra lambs, that's right. So they're just this big as far as perspective goes. I'm going to give you a size 2 inches from front to back. 2 inches. And so probably about 1.5 inches tall. Okay, I'm going to set outside the little lambs. If you think about it and decide you want to give them a home, let me know. And that's my round.
All right.
Thank you.
I'm going to clear the banner and move myself over. And I've shown this before, but I've lowered the price a little bit. It is Fenton, it is uranium, and it's a green swan. I'm just going to start this at $21. Has a lot of great detail. It has no condition issues, no chips, no cracks. Even the beak is in perfect condition. It is older. It does not have the Fenton mark, but it is Fenton. And I'll show you the glow here in a minute. Just trying to show you all of those beautiful feathers and details. And I'm going to turn off a light just so that you can see this a little better. I still have 2 on, but you'll be able to see the glow because this glows really bright. So it really lights the area up. And Bonnie loves her Fenton. She's in at 21. Oh, thanks, Brad. I thought it was 70, but it might be 72.
Yeah.
I think it's 70.
It's that time period anyway, 70, 72,
Yeah.
whatever.
Somewhere in there.
I think it's, she told me 72.
I think that's what I heard was 72.
I was thinking 71, but she says 72, so I don't know.
It's somewhere around there.
It's somebody's right.
Oh, that's nice, Bonnie.
You don't like birds, Dana? Well, we can count it down for Bonnie.
That's the biggest laugh of the sale, Sabrina. She loves birds.
For her birthday next year, I'm just going to put together a care package and send her full of all the birds that didn't sell.
Congrats, Bonnie.
That is for Bonnie. All right. And I am going to show a 10. Now, this is a 10 bowl, and it is made by Daher, D-A-H-E-R. It is 1971, and this is going to start at $12. There is no wear on the front of this bowl. I've used it for a fruit bowl. Just took it off my counter last night. I got a new one, a ceramic one. Still matches these colors, though. Of course, it's still going to have blue in it. Here's the markings on the back. I love this blue. It's got some gold. Now, it does have some wear on the bottom.
Beautiful.
But None on the top. Oh, and I think this has it does have birds on it. I never paid attention to that. I just love the colors.
Oh yeah.
But every other panel, it has a bird on the branch. I'm going to measure this. It is, yes, it is a 10, Mary Beth. It is a little over 1.5 inches deep, tall, and it is 10.25 inches across. Yes, it's a Dare 10, made in England. And it's kind of a shallow bowl. I used it as a fruit bowl. But I don't see any interest. So just think about it. And we'll pass on that and go back to Margo and Brad.
He just wants to razz Dana Grace. We just decided she's probably the only one on YouTube that doesn't have a Birds of Paradise collection. Okay, so for my next piece, I have another piece of Empoli. And this is the Empoli parrot. And he did have his cork, but it got broke off. And so there is a piece of cork that's stuck in there. I'm not going to try to take it out. If somebody gets this, that's of course up to you what you want to do with that cork in there. If you want to knock it down or try to get it out, whatever you want to do. I did
look this one up online, by the way. And this one does not, at least the Empoli version, as far as I could tell, did not have a top. Now, there are some out there very similar to this one that has like a bird on the top. In other words, the head is the stopper. This one is not that one. This is in the Empoli version, which the only ones I've seen are just like that.
That's gorgeous.
You see it? Yeah, it's so, I mean, the detail on him, he almost looks, I guess he's the parrot, but he almost looks like a falcon the way his beak is on there. It's very sharp and very precise. Really nice piece. So we're going to start him at 22. And I will measure him for you. And we've seen him online. He's going for like 70.
I've seen it for 77. I didn't look at solds or current listing. Is this one I saw was flashed up at like $77.
Okay.
So 22 is still a great deal.
He's 12 inches tall. He's 12 inches tall. Noelle's in at 22. He's pretty gorgeous.
Yeah, he is.
He's pretty gorgeous. Good detail on his feathers. Then he has like the leaf pattern around the bottom, if you can see that.
Oh, yeah, he's very detailed.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, Michelle's in at 24.
Yeah, he's so gorgeous.
Ooh, Noelle's in at 26. Yeah, he is pretty cool. I know this is one I've had to really debate about keeping, but I can't keep everything. I just can't. I can't. My house is overrun.
Just one, Michelle.
Just one.
$1 increments. Michelle's in at 28.
I see Noelle at 30.
Ooh.
We have ourselves a bidding competition here.
Yeah, he's very cool. He's a stunner. What's he like on the bottom? No, he's just flat on the bottom. Noelle's in at 41. Michelle for Noelle up to 45.
What's this? Okay.
Michelle's at 47.
I don't blame you, ladies.
Okay, Noelle is out to Michelle, so we can count it down to Michelle at 47.
Michelle's in at 47. Okay.
Very cool. Thank you, Noelle. Thank you, Michelle. Very, very, very much. Both of you ladies. And I believe it's going to Michelle.
Yes, Michelle for 47.
Okay, got it. Thank you. So, and then my second piece, thank you, Michelle. And again, Noelle, thank you very much also. My next piece is this absolutely cute little, I haven't decided what it is. Is it a fox?
Oh,
is
yeah.
it a mouse?
I think it's a fox.
The ears. It's totally adorable. A little Halloween. It's a resin. It did have a tag on it that's been torn off, so I don't know who the maker was on it. But this is just going to be a buy it now of $10. Whoever wants it. So it's just going to be a buy it now of $10 for this absolutely adorable piece. She stands, oh God, I can't tell. Where am I measuring her from? She's just under 10 inches. She's about 9 inches, a little more than 9 inches. And at first I thought a mouse, and somebody else said a fox. I guess with the nose, it does look more like a fox, doesn't it?
Yeah, but the ears look like a mouse, so it's hard to tell.
So I don't know what she is with her little witch hat on. But she's just a flat 10, and she's absolutely adorable.
Oh, she has candy corn.
She has little candy corns over on her cape.
Hey, Sunshine.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Sunshine.
Hello, Sunshine.
A cutie.
Cute little piece. I'll get a minute, honey. Round ears. Yep, she's got the rounded ears. That's what made me think mouse.
Yeah.
But if there's no interest, I will just hang on to her.
I like what Linda said. It's a foxy mouse.
That's a good one. That's a really good one. Okay, we can pass on her and go back to LeAnne.
Or Mousy Fox, like Noelle said.
I'm happy to keep her.
Funny.
We had to keep her?
Yes.
All right. I have a left-in cup and saucer. This is like a little demi-tasse cup. It's going to start at, what did I lowered it to 8, I believe. No, 7. 7. Sorry about that. It is really cute. It has beautiful flowers. There's the saucer. Gorgeous flowers. No chips or cracks. It is marked left-in, of course. Left-in China. There it is, hand-painted. I think the hand painting is actually the gold that they paint on. I believe this part is transfer. It's kind of perfect. So I'm not sure, but there's no wear on it at all. And it's this big. Here's the cup. The transfer is different on the front and the back. So it'd make a great little display piece. That's how my mom had it in her Violet's China display. You can see the little gold stripe on the handle as well as around the top. Now here's the transfer. Hi, MJ. How's it going? I haven't seen you in a while. Nice to see you. So a different transfer on the back and the front. Thank you for your bid. Left in China, hand painted on the bottom. Great shape. Just the single cup and saucer. Again, as part of the collection that it has dwindled down quite a bit now.
Hi, MJ. Nice to see you.
Great for, a bottle brush tree or whatever you want to put in it. Or a great little just display by itself right here like this. All right, if there's any other interest, put it in the chat now. We're going to count down for MJ.
I'm sorry, Michelle. Yeah, I'm used to seeing StreamYard, and everybody's the same on StreamYard.
Right. Yeah, we don't see it when we're hosting very much. I wish that it transferred to StreamYard so we could see.
Yeah, it would make it nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Congratulations. It's yours, MJ.
Put this aside carefully. Use my reaching down. Let's do, this is going to be a buy it now. So there's two different prices though. There's the smaller bracelets or smaller beads that are 8, larger are 10. So it's buy it now. There are multiples. So the first person to put in a 10 can choose the 10. First person to put in an 8 can choose, and so on. So what I have here are natural stone beads that I've strung on elastic cord. So they are bracelets. Thank you, Sabrina. That's perfect. I do have one jade I just made recently. These are 8mm beads. And then I have the Larimar. So you see the blue Larimar. Get to focus here for you. You will see natural variations in the stone because it is a natural stone. So it has shades of white. Let's see if I can tone down my light so it's not so blown out for you. And then focus, of course. So you have those, and they do stretch to fit a larger wrist. However, I do make them so that they fit kind of a 7-inch bracelet, kind of, so that they're not too loose. They will give a little bit over time, but the ones that I have here have held up really nicely, and I wear them quite often. So you have that. And I do put a little bit of jewelry glue on the knot so that they don't accidentally kind of come loose. Now here I have a lava bead, the black lava bead. So you can put essential oils on it. I have one with rhodonite, which is that sort of pink color. And then I have one with a tiger eye, golden tiger eye. Sorry, I wish my focus would stay put, but it doesn't. Then I have, this is actually amethyst, but it's a darker amethyst right here. So it has shades of gray in it. Then rhodonite, which is this kind of dark pink. And the really dark pink here, this is a pink tiger eye. So it's dyed pink tiger eye, natural stone. And this one here, sort of a Halloween take, if you will. It has some, let's see, what do I have in this? Some obsidian, not obsidian. Oh, whatever that black stone is. Now I can't think of the name. It's not onyx either.
Is it tourmaline?
It could be. It's funny because I have some tourmaline coming up. I'm sorry. I made it last year and I can't remember the exact one that's in it.
MJ would like one small dark tiger eye.
Oh, MJ would like the small dark tiger eye. So this one here has tiger eye and also lava beads. Is that the one you're talking about, MJ?
She's talking about the pink.
Oh, the pink. Okay, yes, absolutely.
But I could be wrong.
Yeah, let's make sure. Let's make sure. And I don't even know if you can tell that that's tiger eye on the camera.
Yes, she wants the pink, the dark pink.
Okay. Okay, great. That one's really beautiful.
It is really pretty. I've never seen a dyed tiger eye before.
Yeah.
Was the red's a tiger eye?
It's like a dark pink, almost a dark fuchsia pink.
Almost like
hi, BK.
A ruby color.
BK wants a Larimar for 10. Okay, I'll put aside a Larimar for 10. So you said pink one next to the end. So I'm going to say this one's for MJ. The dark pink tiger eye. Correct me if I'm wrong, MJ. Okay. And I will need BKB's information. I don't think I have it.
I'm going to put LeAnne's email in the chat, BK, and please send your information to LeAnne. That is your YouTube name, your real name, your mailing address, and your PayPal email.
Thank you. Yes, the green is jade. You just got one similar. I think it was the apple. I think it was the 6 millimeter. This one's an 8 millimeter that I just got. And Midge wants Larimar. Thank you. I'll take that off. And I was going to show the amethyst because it's a little hard to see on my display. So it is purple. It just has some shades of gray. It tends to be a darker amethyst.
Apple would like the jade, please.
Okay. You got it. Thank you so much, everybody. I keep making them as I have time. I'll try to keep bringing more to the sales. I'm going to take some notes on who claimed what. And that's the end of my round. So thank you so much.
All right. And Sunshine, thank you so much for your help.
Yeah, it's always nice to have extra set of eyes out there. Thanks.
All right. I have a vintage mirror. BK would like
an amethyst.
An amethyst.
Thank you so much, BKB.
Okay, I have a vintage mirror. It has a date on it, but I'm not sure I can make it out. I think it says February 1987, but I'm not 100% because it's worn and it's also part of it's under the paper. But I think that's what it says. It has a hanger, and this is going to start at $8. Has this great detail. I love the shape of it. And it's just the perfect size where you can put it anywhere. You don't have to have a large area. If you have, pictures already up, you can squeeze this in with them. It's like an octagon shape. It already has the hanger on it. It has no condition issues. And I will measure it for you. It has no condition issues with the frame or the mirror. Hi, Val. How are you?
Hi, Val.
Hi, Val. 6 3/4 inches. So 6 3/4 inches this way, 6 3/4 inches this way. And I see Danny in for 8.
Oh, there's Danny.
Well, I think I've shown it for a while now, and no one else is in. So we can count that down for Danny.
I love it. I need to move my gallery wall because it has overtaken the space that it's in. So, oh, I just typed in Danny. I don't know why. Going once, going twice. Oh, to Danny. Guess I was trying to abbreviate the process. There we go. Congratulations.
And I have some bookends. I'm just starting the pair off at $8. So you can just keep that start right there. You don't have to change or put up a new one. These are metal. They may even be cast, but it's all open. So they don't weigh very much. They have been painted blue, not by me. They were like that when I got them. And you can set a candle here, which is what the previous owner did. And I think that's why there's some discoloration here. And the light shines through the owl, which makes it super cool. But they are bookends. are absolutely alike. I'm not sure who the maker is. And you get 2 of them starting at $8. I think they're adorable little owls.
I love the color. Wow.
And you can use them both on a bookshelf or use them separately. Use one of them on the bookshelf. Use one of them as a candle holder. If you do choose to use them to hold candles, let me know. I will send tea lights with them. And the light, there's a lot of holes for that light to shine through and would look great. And I'm going to measure them for you.
I bet you could use them as a doorstop if you wanted to. They're so versatile.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they're not really heavy, but
Heavy.
unless it's a real heavy door, yeah, they would be perfect as a doorstop.
Yeah.
It's not quite 7 1/4 inches tall, but almost.
They would just pop with that color. Sorry, that blue
I
color.
know. I love the color.
Yeah. They were gorgeous.
4 1/4 inches across the bottom. And I'm glad that I found both.
Mm-hmm.
I found them in the same place, in the same store, but not in the same place.
Mm.
So I'm glad that I found them. And you do see their feet.
That's great.
But I don't see any interest on these. I loved them when I got them. They were owls, they're metal, they're blue, and they're bookends.
Yeah.
So I loved them.
They're so good.
All right. Well, we're going to pass and go back to Margo.
Different. Hi there again. We're sitting here going bickering back and forth with each other. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to show, we actually brought back from Europe with us, and they're Christmas. And this one, these are hand painted in Germany. And I will take it out of the box if you really want me to, but I'd really rather not, because I have it's all like in here in the box. This one's a little train. And I'm going to start this at, actually, I'm just going to do a buy it now on this one of $20. Really? And it has the engine, and then it's got all these little miscellaneous cars that have little figures in them. You can see.
Oh, so cute.
It's really, really cute. I don't know what the exact dimension on this would be. I can tell you the box. I can give you an idea. The box is 12 inches, and it looks like each car is about 2.5 inches.
So about 11 inches.
Yeah, the engine is actually about 3 1/4 inches, and it has all the little things that that'll connect each car together. So we're going to do this a flat $20. You can see it does have a barcode. It's got a German barcode.
Probably about 20, 18 to 20 inches total.
See, it's got like a German barcode on the back. So this one is $20 on a buy it now. Absolutely adorable little German train set for your tree, or for your Christmas, for under your tree, your little tree for display on your hutch or wherever you want to put it.
They're so cute.
Yeah, these did come from Europe. I actually did bring these back.
Makers things back on the back of the box in the corner.
Back here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I already showed that, sweetheart. Yes. Yes, baby. I showed that already. Okay. See? It's got the German barcode on the back. So I have that one. If you're not interested in it now, but you want it later, feel free to email me. Really cute. These are really cute. I'm keeping one for myself, and I picked up a few. And then I have these, and these will be $15 on a buy it now. Also German, you can see, and it's the little miniature ornaments, wood ornaments.
Oh, I love those.
Yeah, and this will be, and so this would be really good for that little tree that you've got. There's 22, I think I counted on this. And so it's just 15 on the buy it now. You can see it has the German barcode and all the German writing on the back there. So these, we did actually bring these back in a suitcase. from Europe with us on our last trip. So there are 22 little small hand-painted wood ornaments in here, little miniature ones. So I wanted to show those. So if anybody's interested in those, Christmas is just around the corner. I know my daughter called me the other night. I did a phone call, a conference call, or a four-way call with my two daughters and their dad. And everybody wants to know what we're doing for Christmas. I'm like, I'm not even ready to talk about Christmas yet.
Yeah.
Okay. If there's no interest in those, we can pass on those then.
Good night, sunshine. Thanks for your help.
And it would be back to LeAnne. That was my two.
Okay. All right, so I have some Incolay pieces. These are hearts. For the pair, I'm going to ask 16 to start. I know we say it a lot, but I've seen them higher online for sure. I just looked them up. They've been selling for more online too. Now, these are from my personal collection. I did buy these from another reseller last year. I bought them for my gallery wall, and I just didn't get them on the gallery wall, so I decided I would sell them. They do have a couple little spots that I want to point out because, you know, these little ruffled edges are kind of delicate. So I'm going to show a couple little spots. They would have had a foil sticker on the back. In fact, there's like a shadow of it, but they are no longer there. They do have a little felt thing on the bottom, and of course a place to hang right here. So there's a boy and a girl. So right here, and I'm going to get the camera to focus so you can see, it looks like there's a little chip right here. So like one of these little edges got chipped off. I didn't know that that was there before, but you can tell when you look at this side versus that side that that's the case. That's why I'm starting in at 16. I don't remember what I paid, honestly. So I just thought 16 was fair when I looked at the comps online and considered the condition, but very, very sweet. Nice blue color. They did come in pink, green, and blue, I believe. Those were the colors they came in. Yeah, the Incolay is really neat. So it's kind of shiny back here. I don't know if they polished or put a finish on it. There's the little shadow of the oval sticker that I saw on some others that were online. And here is the boy. He's got a little boat here. I think it's a boat. I'm not exactly sure.
Hi, Crystal.
Is that Incolay? I don't know. I'm not familiar with it. Is it like a resin or is it like a stone?
It comes in different colors, I can tell you that.
So it's like a ground up stone that they kind of use like resin. Mm-hmm.
You tend to see trinket boxes made out of that.
They press it into the mold, I believe.
I think those would be beautiful in a bathroom.
Oh yeah,
in a pretty bathroom.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Very romantic. I love the little detail here up in the middle at the top. Beautiful. Okay. Yeah, you can see where the mold was probably like I don't know, like this probably. So they put in the white first, and then they put the blue on top of it, and then sort of pressed it in. And that's why you see variation of the blue into the white. You know, it's just slightly different. It's almost translucent. Thank you, Roman. Thanks for coming by.
Good night, Roman.
I'm going to set these aside. I do have another lot of little golden books that I'll go ahead and show real quick. This is a lot of 4 for $12 start. They are all Disney. And I'll start with this one, Little Mermaid. I'll go through them real quick because they're in fairly good condition. I don't think there's a lot to point out, so I'll go pretty quickly. Little Mermaid. Let's see, 1999, I believe, was the date on this one. Yep, 1999. No writing, no torn pages. There they are, happily ever after. You know how it goes. Sleeping Beauty. Great condition. I think it's a newer printing. Yeah, 2008. 2008. We're printing on the Sleeping Beauty. I don't think there's any condition issues going on. Just a little bend to the corner, but so minor. So excellent condition with that one. Bambi. I have what I call the 80s barcode, where it's kind of rounded like that. 1984 is the printing on this one. And of course, it has the old illustrations from the original book. Super, super, super sweet. These would make great Christmas gifts. And this one is a Hercules story, A Race to the Rescue. And Hercules is 1997. This is first edition, 1997. And it's in excellent condition as well. I haven't read it, so I can't attest to the story. The interest of the story. It does have a little sticker on the back, like a previous price sticker on the back. So you get 4 of them for $12. That's $3 a piece. You get Little Mermaid, Sleeping Beauty, Bambi, everybody's favorite, and Hercules. I was buying these quite a bit for my own collection, but also to make little golden book junk journals. And in the process, I collected quite a few. So, all right, we're ready to move on. Thank you.
All right, thank you. I have a leather wrapped giraffe. Now, this leather is thin on this giraffe, but I'm only starting it at $11. No condition issues. Head, ears, legs, everything is good. No rips or tears. Eyes are good. And I will measure him. Tail is in great condition. 15 1/4 inches tall. Hi, Geneva.
Hi, Geneva.
And we just looked this up last week to find out what these are called, but I don't remember. But they're in great condition as well. So $11 for this beautiful creature. But I do not see any interest. So we're going to pass. And I have a Food Dog incense burner, and it's going to start at $11 as well. It's got a little Food Dog on the top. It does have some paint loss. It is gold, and it does have some discoloration. So I want to show you that. Oh, that's right, Margo. Thank you. So it does
I had to look it up.
It does have some of the gold missing on the food dog, but there's no chips or cracks on the incense burner. And whenever I sell incense burners, I either send the cones or the sticks with it, or depending on what kind it is, a little of both. This is the base.
Robert wants the giraffe for 11.
Oh, thank you, Robert. I appreciate you.
It's a nice one. Giraffe nubbins is what Dana calls them. Dana Grace.
It does say on the bottom, Japan, and I don't think I ever, yeah, it just says made in Japan. I thought it said something else before Japan, but it doesn't.
Neat.
This is a cool one. I've used this one. Giraffe nubbins. I've cleaned this one out the best that I could, but I can't get in there anymore.
Looks like Kat likes it. She put in.
Oh, thank you, Kat.
It's really nice.
All right, well, we can count it down for Kat.
Okay. Congrats.
Thank you, Kat. And that was my 2. So I will move Margo back over.
Thank you. Thank you. I know I had to look that up, Sabrina, but then the way that they say it, it says giraffe horns are not actually called horns, but ossicones, which are bony projections of the skull covered with furred skin. Both female and male giraffe have ossicles. So then it turns into ossicles. So it goes from ossicones to ossicles, depending on how you use it grammatically, I guess.
Nice. No wonder we can never remember it.
Right.
Change it up. Yeah.
Sooner glass. I believe this to be Sooner glass, which I was surprised when I looked this one up. I don't think I even own a piece of Sooner glass. So why I'm not keeping it, I have no idea. But we're going to start this at 22 like we did with the Empoli. This is a much heavier glass than the Empoli is. And it's a Sooner glass basket. You can see how it, what do they call that? How the handle is applied or fused up there together on the handle. It, you can see the hand-blown pontal on the bottom.
I put Sunner.
Close enough.
You guys know what I mean.
Sooner glass. Yeah, I don't, this is the first piece of Sooner glass I've come across.
Like little bubbles.
Yeah, there, and they talk about that when you look up Sooner glass. It talks about the bubbles in the Sooner glass. It's 10.5 inches high.
But it's only in the handle top. It's not all the way down, if you notice.
No, there's little bubbles all through here too. Yeah, there's other bubbles around. It's not like the Bollicante bubbles, but it's you know, as like the Bollicante ones are deliberate. These would not be like deliberate.
But yeah, I can see the bubbles all the way down now when the light changed.
Yeah, it's a much heavier glass than the Empoli is. And so the Sooner glass is actually made in what? Arkansas and Oklahoma, I believe, is where the Sooner glass. And that's the first I ever heard of Sooner glass.
Because they call them the Oklahoma Sooners. That's
okay.
That's what they call the college. Yeah, they're whatever. Not mascot, but their college name. It's like their nickname.
So I thought that was pretty cool because it's the first piece that I have looked at that actually came up, boom, Sooner Glass. And I've heard a lot about Sooner Glass, but never have I come across a piece of it until now, at least in the wild that I knew what it was. And it's pretty neat, especially for the holidays coming up. You could put some, like some holly and berries or some pine with some little pine cones and stuff, dress it up for the holidays. Really, really cute with this green would be great for that. Nice piece, 10.5 inches. And then it's also like 5 inches across, but you can see the depth on here. You can see how thick the glass is on there. So this would be a much easier piece for shipping. Sometimes baskets can be a challenge to ship, but this one should be good for shipping if anybody's interested in this. I've heard of sewer glass, not the same thing, I don't think, Robert. Sewer glass. What do you know about Glass Beach on California at Fort Bragg? They have Glass Beach, but it's been so picked over that you don't hardly find any. The pieces of glass you find down there now are so minute, but it's still fun. Okay, if there's no interest in the Sooner Glass, I will set that one aside. And then I have, Robert, you might like this. She's got a zebra skirt on. No. I believe that she may be a home piece. And it's a paper mache.
Oh, that is awesome.
She looks like the Dia de los Muertos, like the sugar skull, has like the sugar skull face. She stands about 14 inches tall, I believe. She's very fun. And like I said, I don't know for sure that she's a home piece, but I'm guessing. Here's what her bottom looks like underneath. And you can tell, you can hear that it's a paper mache. Here's the back on her hat. I think if I was going to keep her, I would probably take those feathers off and maybe put black feathers on her. Or because she's got these pink lips, hot pink feathers, it'd be very cute on her too. If you wanted to use her as like a hobby piece. And we're going to do just a buy it now of $10 on her if anybody's interested. Oh, actually, she's taller than 14 inches. She's more like 16 inches. And like I said, I would guess she probably is a home piece, but I think she's cool nonetheless. See if I can bring her face up more. She looks like she's screaming at you.
I think she'd be great for Halloween.
That's what I thought.
That looks custom made, not my style. Oh, I thought you might like her just because she's wearing zebra print, Robert. I was teasing you because you like your animals. Yeah, I just thought she was kind of fun. Oh, Noelle's in at 10. Cool. She's coming to you, Noelle.
That's awesome, Noelle.
Very cool, Noelle. Thank you. All right. That was my 2. She's ready to go on a date with Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Renee.
I love that piece, Margo.
Yeah, she'd be awesome hanging some necklaces off of.
Yeah.
Okay. That was my 2. So go
Congrats,
back to the
Noelle. Congrats. Okay. I have a little set of Westmoreland Cream and Sugars milk glass. They are the old quilt pattern, and they are the small ones, personal size, child size, whatever you'd like to call it. I'd say I wouldn't let kids play with them. I would definitely keep them for adults. $12 start is what I am asking. They do have a ring of fire or a fire on the edge when you hold them to the light. And I was just double checking that when we were on Margo's turn. You can see kind of and I don't know if I can get it to show on the camera. I probably can't because it would take, the light behind it. But it's a beautiful pattern. They look really great with, like little spoons sticking out, flowers. If you didn't want to use them necessarily for cream and sugar, they have a beautiful texture on the handle right here. And no damage, no chips or cracks. I love the edge here. And I promise you, you will see a fire when you hold them up to the light. Westmoreland is the maker. So that is a little creamer. Here's a little sugar. I've had it with these sitting with my milk glass collection with some little dried flowers, or silk flowers, I should say, in them. You can make a little assemblage if you'd like. Nice and shiny inside, really well made, and you know, kind of a quality feel when you hold them. They have some weight.
MJ's at 12.
Oh, thank you, MJ. Oh, is that right, Mary Beth? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure when these were made. I just know I love them. I love Westmoreland milk glass. It's my favorite of all the milk glasses in all of the world. So we can count down for MJ whenever you like. Appreciate it. I'm glad they're going to a good home. Thanks, MJ. Write that down real fast. MJ. Okay. Let's do, this is a really fun piece. I'm probably going to regret it when it leaves, but it is a mirrored box with glass and brass. I'm going to start at $12. It does have some vintage oxidation or wear on the edges, but I don't know how old it is. And let me show you the bottom real quick, because this is a clue probably of how old it is or who made it. Threshold brand. I cannot believe it. It is, that's a Target brand, I believe. Threshold. Catch all box. Made in China. Oh, there you go. 2015. I forgot that was on there because I bought it so long ago. I've had it displayed. So not vintage. I mean, by the 20-year standard, but looks exactly like the vintage boxes that we know and love. It is hinged and it opens nicely and has that chain, so you can have it open like this if you'd like. And of course, it does have that mirror on the bottom.
It's a good size too.
It is a good size. It's bigger than some of the others that I've had. It allows you to display quite a few different items here, brooches or smalls of various kinds. So I'll give you some dimensions here. But isn't that funny? I never knew that you could buy something like this at Target.
Bonnie's in for 12.
So 9 inches long. Thanks, Bonnie. And 4 inches deep by 2 inches. 9 by 4 by 2. And it is some kind of felt or velour or something on the bottom here with a bit of lint, perhaps a cat hair or two. I'll try to remember to lint roll it before I send it to you. Let's give you a good view of the edges. So there's no broken glass at all. And like I said, just a little bit of wear.
It's a large one.
Yeah, it's a good size. So, and like I said, does have that chain, and you can easily just have it sitting open if you like too. Right. If there's any other interest, put your offer in the chat. Otherwise, we're going to count down for Bonnie in just a second. Whenever Sabrina's ready.
Going once. going twice. And sold to Bonnie. Congratulations.
Great, Bonnie. I'll add that to your box. And Bonnie, I don't know if you were here earlier and heard me say I'm going to go out of town on Friday. So if anybody needs their invoice and have me ship it before I leave on Friday, let me know. Otherwise, it's going to happen the week after next for invoices. Thank you. Thanks, Bonnie.
Okay. I have shown these a couple of times, these furry cats, but I have dropped the price significantly. I'm doing choice starting at only $10, which is just a couple of dollars over what I paid for them. These cats are so adorable. They are made with real rabbit fur. They're so soft, so sweet looking. Their eyes are closed. They're sleeping. And there's two to choose from. This one, which is my favorite, because it looks like one of my kitties, or the black and white one. Now, I also have one that's not real rabbit fur. So if someone has a problem with the real rabbit fur, I can show the other one. You know, if you're allergic or something. And we'll measure these. Should know the measurements by now. Uh, 10 inches by about 8.5. Hard to tell with the fur. But this is one choice for $10. And this is your other choice for $10. And there's nothing wrong with either one of them. Yeah, they're so soft and so adorable. So if you have a shelf or a chair in the corner that you don't use, these would be so sweet to put on. But we can pass on those.
They're so sweet.
They are.
Yeah. I haven't had the big ones like that. I've had the small ones before. Those are neat. Those are practically like a real cat.
Yeah, I have ones with little kittens too.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
All right. This next item is going to start out at $9. I'm not sure who the maker is, but it's wood. And it is 8 napkin rings, all made out of wood on the pedestal. So you can't lose them. They're very detailed. Now, 2 of them, I believe, are a different pattern. The top 2. Not sure why. This is the way I bought them. And then the other 6, I mean, they're the same, but they're just a little shade darker, maybe. You can see the difference. And then I will take them off so that you can see the stand. There's 8 of them all together. This is great for the holidays. You just put it on the table and forget about it. And then use them as you need them. I had 2 of these. I've sold one. And this is the last one.
It's a nice set. They really go with everything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's wood. It matches everything.
Yeah. I don't know if it would work for paper towels because it has a narrow base, right?
You could put paper towels in there.
Oh, I think he means a paper towel holder, like for the spool part.
Oh, the stand? Oh,
The
yeah.
stand.
You could. Yeah, you could put paper towels on the stand.
Okay. I just didn't know if it would tip over or not.
Oh no, it's got a bottom.
Oh, it's a little bigger than I was seeing. Okay.
It stands 11 inches tall, and each ring is 1.5 inches. But I don't see an interest, so we're going to pass and go back to Margo.
You know, it's too bad you can't think, especially these days, that the younger generation doesn't do like dinner parties and stuff like we used to do when we were younger and set our tables where you would use the napkin rings. And so, you know, and not creative, but it would be neat if you could figure out a way to repurpose that into something else. I don't know what, but yeah, like he said, the paper towel holder, but then what do you do with the napkin rings?
Well, you leave them sitting on the table to use.
Yes.
I use cloth napkins, but yeah. So.
I do on the holidays, but I don't every day. So
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's just Brad and I saw it, and he's lucky if he gets any dinner at all. So
yeah. All right.
Okay, so I have another piece of Empoli. And this one does have a little bit of like the hard water. I have not tried to clean this with a denture tablet or anything. I don't like to mess with those things. If somebody else wants to do it, I try to just price things accordingly so that, if you want to tackle it, you can, but you can kind of see up here where it's a little bit cloudy and has had some of that hard water damage, but it is a nice piece of Empoli. And I'm going to start this one at just 15. It measures, and it's that pretty green again. I've had a lot of green. It's 8 inches. It's 8 inches tall. Here's the bottom. And so it's, another one that'd be really great for the holidays. I would use it. You can see somebody probably has used it as a vase since it's got the hard water in it, but there's a lot you could do with it with holiday decor coming up. You could put some pretty white roses in it. You could do red and white roses in it. You could just, all kinds of combinations of different flower colors and such you could put in there with the winter greens. I love I do things with just winter greens in it. Put the green, like the pine and stuff, all the variegated ones, and then even put like the little twinkle lights around in them. So it lights up just the greens too. It'd be really, really pretty for the holidays. So
Noelle's in at 15.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Good, Noelle.
That's
Noelle
beautiful.
likes nice glass too.
Yeah.
The pine sprigs, exactly. I go into the like our Safeway here, which is a big grocery store chain here on the West Coast. I don't know if you have it on the East Coast. They usually have a great floral department, and you can go in there and just buy. They usually come out with like the Christmas greens or the winter greens and stuff, and they're really fun. Noelle says green peppermint sticks. That would be pretty too. Super pretty.
Okay. Well,
There's a lot you can do with the greens coming up. Are going to be great for the holidays. So, and we seem to be finding a lot of it lately.
You can probably start counting it if you want, Sabrina.
Okay.
Yeah, because this is our last round before add-ons, right? I think.
Well, I have one more item.
What's that?
Mess up again.
I don't know.
I'm always doing that.
I don't remember. I don't think so.
Noelle.
Thank you. Congratulations, Noelle.
And so then my last item before the add-ons I'm going to show, she did call it sold, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have another finger vase, and this one is a amber color. This one, I'm going to do the same thing. We're going to start it at just 15. It is 6 fingers. It stands, I think I measured it at about 11 inches on the highest finger.
Did you say 16 or 15?
15.
Oh, I
10.5.
okay.
It's
They
10 and
they
a half.
got it.
Oh, I see two bids on that one. I see Zeus at 15 first. Okay, Zeus at 16. Yeah, pretty amber vase. And you know, I don't know who the maker is on this. It has that smooth pontil on the bottom also. There's a few of these listed, but it doesn't say who the maker is. It shows that some of them is mid-century. Some of them say it's antique. So who knows? Just depends on your seller, I guess. Yeah, it does have some bubbles in it.
Air bubbles,
It does have some of
all
the air
way down,
bubbles
in
on the
fact. Yeah, I
bottom.
can see it now.
Robert's in at 20. Zeus is at 21.
How tall did you say it was?
10.5.
How many fingers? 5,
6.
6. Yeah.
1, 2, 3. No, 5. I'm sorry. I apologize. It's 5 fingers. And the tallest one reaches 10.5. Yeah, tallest one reaches 10.5.
Oops.
And Robert is out to
Robert's
Zeus at
out to
25, so
Zeus.
you can call it down.
All right.
Okay.
Zeus gets it for 25.
Pretty vases. Brad missed this one. I found this one. He walked right past it. I saw it.
Actually, I didn't walk past it. I walked on the other side, on the other aisle. Yeah, it was so basically, I never went down that aisle.
Zeus, congratulations.
Thank you very much. Wow. Thanks, Susan. Thank you, Robert. All right.
Wow. I wish I could find glass like that, Margo. I'm so envious.
Hang out.
In where? What was that, LeAnne?
She said she wishes she could find glass like that. I don't find it often, LeAnne, but when you do, you just
you grab it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because this is what I have.
No, I have 2 items left.
I have 2 also.
No, but I still have 2.
Oh, I don't know.
Did I skip me around?
I don't remember, but you can do all of them if you want.
Why does this always happen to me?
I've got 16 items here. Are we supposed to do 18 or 16?
Yeah, we have 16.
16?
Right.
You guys, I don't even need to count mine. The papers count it for me.
Yeah.
It's numbered.
Did you write it twice? Did you write it twice?
No.
Oh, $3 start choice. $3 start choice. So I have a mammoth, a woolly mammoth. His name is Giganto. He has his tags and a little tush tag as well. And then we have this horse called Oats. And he's really cute too.
Somebody snatched that woolly mammoth. He's really cute.
Yeah, isn't he fun?
Uh-huh.
So let's see when he was made or what year he's from. 2001. Let's just say it that way. 2001. And the other one is 2000. Oats is from 2000. Giganto is, you heard me. So we have Noel for choice at 3. Thank you so much. Oh, what I love about this guy, his tail is so fluffy at the very end, and it's different fabric than, of course, the rest of his body, and even different than this. His tusks are super, super velvety soft, as well as his little pads.
Oh, God, you guys all blacked out on me for a minute.
But it's a different fabric. Oh, no. We don't want
you
blacked
out on me for a minute.
Don't black out.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm last. I'm supposed to have 2 items left.
Oh, dirt.
Oh, I thought you were saying you had more than 2. Okay. Yeah.
It has not been a good week for me.
Yeah, I've done that. Sorry, I couldn't help you with that one. Sorry. BK's in at 4. Thanks so much. You could.
You had a Margo moment, Sabrina.
I know. Oh, I don't know about that, but I had a moment.
There you go.
That's so cute.
I think he's adorable.
Hi, Rowan. You're adorable. How was dinner,
Rowan?
Rowan?
It'll get even better. You turn around and say, "What was I thinking? I forgot what I was going to do."
That horse is cute too.
I heard you do that. Yeah, I have a lot of these, and I haven't been able to do a lot of sourcing. When I do sourcing, I certainly don't find the great stuff Margo has. So Thank you for enjoying what I bring. I do appreciate
LeAnne,
it.
Brad goes
I'm
out
retired,
every
LeAnne.
weekend.
So basically, this is
It's a
kind
lot
of
of work.
This is like a hobby for me.
Yeah, you're good at it.
He's very good
collect
at it.
coins, and I've done this for probably 35. Collecting 40 years maybe.
We have some good estate sales here too. There's one,
but there's some good estate sales here. I didn't even start going to estate sales until about a year ago.
I got him to go to
because I'm from Washington. In estate sales in Seattle, you got to be there at least 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah, you know how it goes.
Yeah, I know how it goes. And down
if you
here,
can even find them,
usually an hour is plenty. Usually. So I started going to estate sales. Yeah, and I get all kinds of stuff. It's fun, really.
Yeah, I should record more of the estate sales we go to, because the one company that we like the best, they're really good at working with you too. If you make a pile, they will, mark things up the first deal or two. But if you start making a pile, they'll just kind of go through it and throw a number at you, and you're
just
like,
throw a number and say, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
BK, are you still in, or are you done bidding?
Yeah, let us know, please. I appreciate your bids. Thank you so much. It's choice, so we'll see.
I see Noelle at 5, I think, is correct.
Yeah, Noelle's at 5.
Yeah.
So we count it down as soon as you want. I don't care.
Okay.
As long as when sold is sold comes in the chat, it's sold, and the first or the person with the high bid gets to choose first, as you know, everyone.
All right, Noelle, which one or ones would you like?
Thank you. Thanks, Noelle.
The horse and
Thanks, BK.
Both, please.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Congratulations, Noelle.
I appreciate that.
It wants both. Good deal, Noelle. That woolly mammoth is cool.
Have you ever been to Mill Creek's garage sales, LeAnne?
What was the first part of that? I'm sorry, Brad.
I'm sorry. Have you ever been to the Mill Creek or the Mukilteo garage sales? They have community sales.
No, I haven't been.
They have community sales twice a year. You're close.
Community sales. Okay, yes. I'll look for that.
That's what you want to do up there. Is the community garage sales.
Okay, that sounds good. I will check it out. So this is a little ornament I pulled from my eBay listed stuff from my mom's house. It's an UNESCO ornament, starting at just $6. It is a porcelain ornament, and it's Precious Moments, UNESCO 1994. Angel with flashlight, and it is musical. However, and the reason I marked it down to 6, I cannot get it to work anymore. When I first listed it, it played Silent Night, and now it doesn't. So I think maybe the battery's worn out, and I just don't know how to get into it. So I decided somebody could enjoy it the way it is. See, normally you'd press that and it would play. So it probably just needs a new battery. It, like I said, when I did list it, when I took it from my parents' estate, it had been working. So she's super cute. Let's see if we can focus the camera on her. Now it's silent. Oh my gosh, you're too funny. She's holding a flashlight, and it says, oh, the heavenly light. Now, Precious Moments there is some color there. It's not all white, but it's very subtle. It's very kind of pastel-y colors that they use. And I just want to say that because I know my camera and my light is kind of washing out the color. But it is usually a very subtle coloration on the figurines. Like there's the little patches right here that are pink and blue right there. And then what does it say on the back? 1994 PM Precious Moments. So just a little ornament. You could try to get in there, replace it's a flat coin battery. I just don't know how I would do that for you. I just don't know how to get in it. So as it is, it's not a musical ornament, but it's meant to be. And it does have the original box. So let me know if you're interested in that. And that is my last regular piece tonight. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, Nate. How are you?
Hey, Nate.
Roman.
Oh, Roman's in for 6.
Yeah, Roman. Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, thanks, Roman. Thank you so much, hon.
Hey, Nate. How you doing?
It's going to a good home then.
Congratulations.
Like I said, original owner. Yeah, that's a good piece. Thank you. I'll put that in your box.
Now, for my last 2,
That's
I'm going to show the easy one first. Piece of blue glass, but I don't know who the maker is. This is a decanter, and it's going to start at 14. No issues. The stopper is ground and beautiful. It's a beautiful blue. No chips or cracks.
anybody else's screen freeze on YouTube sometimes? That's been happening to me lately.
I do a lot better on StreamYard than I do going live through YouTube anymore.
Yeah. Just when I'm looking at our feed on YouTube, it was frozen. And then all of a sudden it sped up without me doing anything. It was really weird. Just wondering. That's beautiful. Oh my goodness. That blue.
Yeah, I love it. It's
Geneva.
Geneva.
Oh, thank you, Geneva.
Geneva likes blue glass.
She likes blue.
Yes, she
Is
does.
blue her color?
There's a hint.
But this is a little bit lighter than what I've been collecting.
Mm-hmm.
Let me measure it for you. 9 inches tall.
Hello, champion. I'm waiting by the phone.
And I don't see any other interest, so we can count it down for Geneva.
Makes me want to collect glass. That is beautiful with the bottom.
Nice
The top
piece
is
of glass.
great shape.
Yeah, and I love the stopper too.
Going once? Yeah.
It's the genie in the bottle. I dream of genie.
Yeah. Wow. Good one, Geneva. Congrats.
And Geneva, let me know whether you want this shipped soon or whether you want me to hold a box for you until to save you on shipping. My next item is a bigger item, and it's going to start at 20. No, let me double check. I don't know if it was 18 or 20. Where is it at? 20.
Okay. And Heavenbound Farm asked if we were going to do a recap. I'm game, whatever you want to do.
Sure. We can do a recap. It is all wood, no condition issues. I do not know the age. I do know that it's vintage.
Not a chance, Nate. Sorry, excuse me.
He had to ask.
It does have, and I do need to wipe it off. It's been sitting and it's got a little dust on it. You can hang it on the wall, which is probably better than propping it up on something. And you'll see why here in a second. It's got a pineapple carved here. It's got a gold star and a pineapple carved there. The back is not painted. And let me just put this up real quick so you know the price. Now, this has cubby holes. This opens up. So if you have it hanging on the wall here, this opens up. And you have divided sections that you can make smaller or larger. So if this is probably the last time I'm going to show this. I've shown it once before because I'm going to use this in my shipping area if it's not sold today. You can take these dividers out and make the sections larger.
Neat.
In the grooves, or put them in and make them smaller. You can use this in the kitchen for recipe cards. You can use them in the shipping area for a number of things, for your business cards, for your stickers, for package toppers, for whatever, which is what I'm going to do with it if it doesn't sell.
That is cool.
And then this just folds right back up and keeps everything in those divided sections.
Nice.
It would also be good in the kitchen or mudroom for keys. Thank you so much, LeAnne. I've been putting it in, but I haven't put it in.
Sure. Happy to. Yeah. Yeah, I know you've been doing it.
It is 19 and a half inches tall, 19 and a quarter, and 7 3/4 inches wide.
Look, Renee, it's got a pineapple on it.
2 of them.
I think that's cool. I like that.
I love it.
Have you used it?
I have not. I've had it for a while, but I have not used it. Do you, BK? Do you like it?
I like that.
All right. Well, this is my last item, so I probably won't be showing this on the recap because you've just seen it, but I don't see any interest, so we're going to pass on this. And I will switch over to Margo so she can show you
do a recap.
Her recap.
Oh,
and
I almost muted myself. And before I do, and I only have like 4 items that didn't sell, but I've got to show Nate something real quick because he's always bugging me about what's in my strange and oddities cabinet. And I know he likes medical things. So I'm just going to show you this for fun, Nate. It's a glass urinal. Just for fun. See, it's even got the measurements so you can measure how much you got there, Nate. When do you see the glass ones? Brad's like, I can't believe you're buying that. I said, I'm not going to leave it. It's glass. It was cool. So I just had to show you that, Nate.
Very nice.
Okay. So for my recap, and Brad left me, so I've got to get over here and grab him. What did we have, babe? Oh, I know I had this. And I had these. And there was one other thing, I think, and I don't know what it was now. So I know for sure on the recap, I had the mouse, the Halloween mouse with the candy corns around it, or a fox. We hadn't decided what she is. So I had her. I was asking $10, buy it now on her. I had there's one other item. What else am I missing? There were 4 items that didn't sell, right? The mouse, the hand-painted German, the miniature wood ornaments. There's 22 in here. It was 15 on a buy it now. The hand-painted German Christmas train. And I think we counted like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars and the engine. Each car is about 3 inch. No, I think each car was like 2.5 inches and the engine was 3.5, something like that. And that's 20 on a buy it now. Oh, and the Sooner glass. And the Sooner glass basket. That was, I think I measured this at, I don't remember, 10.5 or 11 inches tall. Let me find out again. About 10.5 inches tall, just under 11. And I was starting it at, I believe, 22 on the Sooner glass basket, if there's any interest in that. So those are the only 4 items I did not sell. The Christmas ornaments, the Halloween possible mouse fox, we haven't decided, and the Sooner glass. Those were the 4 on my recap.
Nice. I think, Sabrina, do you want Margo to go ahead with her
your
add-ons?
Oh, you want me to do add-ons too? Okay.
Yes.
So for add-ons, honey, I need some help here, baby. Thank you. For add-ons, I have this Bride of Frankenstein like tealight holder. And she's going to be $5 if anybody would like to add her on. How many add-ons are you doing?
Do whatever you would like. I've probably got 5 or 6.
Okay. Yeah. She's 5 inches tall. So she's an add-on for $5. If anyone's interested in her, you can just put bride. She would be like a bride of Frankenstein. She looks like the Madeline Kahn Bride of Frankenstein. That's amazing. Cute. And then I have this little trinket box. I'm only going $3 on him as an add-on. If anybody wants him, he's wood. He's adorable. He's a little froggy, like a trinket box. The issue with him is he's missing a couple of little toes right here.
Oh, that's so cute.
Otherwise, he's absolutely gorgeous or fun. Aaron would like the bride.
Aaron wants the bride.
Aaron wants
good one, Aaron.
So if anybody would like the frog, just put in frog. Frog's only $3. Really cute little box. And then we'll do, honey, I want that fairy lamp down there.
$5 for the
cat would like the frog.
Okay. This is a really great fairy lamp that's only going to be $5, but it has an issue that I will show you. And it's one of the Indiana glass in the pink.
Lips of cat says frog, I think.
Okay, you got it. Thank you,
saying?
Kathy. This is only $5 because it has some chips around the edge right here, and then a smaller one right there. I think that's the only one. So if anybody would like this great Indiana glass fairy lamp that's got some chips around the edge that you don't even see when it's closed,
in the box.
It's just $5. Just put in pink.
Okay, so the frog goes to. And he was $2, you say?
3.
3.
Pink on the fairy lamp for $5 if anybody wants it. And then I'll just go 2 more that, well, actually, these are going to be $5 each also. Oh, Aaron wants the fairy lamp.
Yeah.
And then I have 2 of these sugar skulls. Now, these are like a plaster. And they're going to be $5 each. And this one has like more, let's say this one has like a pink around the hat. This one is like a black. So this one would be if you want either one of these.
So Aaron gets this?
Yeah. You could put in for this sugar skull blue because it has the blue teeth, and gold because this one has gold teeth. Neat. So blue or gold, and they're $5 each if anybody wants those. And they are like a plaster. You can hear that. They're not plastic.
Nice.
And I'll measure them for you. And they're a little over 6 inches. So Noelle would like the blue and the gold. You got them, Noelle.
Congratulations.
Let me just show one more item I would like, and then we'll just end it at that. This is something I've had for a long time. I would love to find a home for him. For some reason, I was thinking he was Westmoreland. I think I had one similar that was marked. This one is not marked. It's that old milk glass, and it looked like at one time it probably had some gold embellishment that is lost. It's got like almost a dog face or a lion face on him. Mm-hmm. And he's reticulated. Possibly, maybe at one time he was a lid for something. I don't know, but I just think he's a very cool dish, and I love the face. So he's just, if anybody would like to add him on, I would love to find a home for him. You can have him for $3. Just put dog.
Wow.
He's 6 inches. He's about 6 inches to each reticulated edge, and I just think he's cool. So just put dog if anybody would like to add him on. Noelle got it? All right, yeah. You got it. And that's it for my add-ons this time.
All right, I'll move over to LeAnne.
Beautiful items all.
Thank you. Thank you, LeAnne.
Well, these are $4 each at this point. I have a American Bison, I believe. or buffalo, American buffalo, I think is what I determined it was, rather than a bison. This is a Wade Whimsy, $4. You could type in buffalo if you want this one for $4. And these are my regular items before we get to the add-ons, by the way. These are, so it's open to anybody. This is a squirrel with a few different colors on it with a nut, $4 squirrel. And then the beaver, Wade Whimsy, $4. It's now all the beavers that I've seen have different, color variances. So they're all somewhat unique. So here's this beaver, $4. Type in beaver if you want this guy. And then let's see, my regular items. I have the Incolay, the pair of Incolay hearts. One does have a chip on it, right here where I'm pointing, right here. This is $16 for the pair, number 3. $16, number 3. And I had the cobalt blue glass star with the face in it. This is $8. It is for a tea light, and I can send this with it. It is a fairly dim tea light, so I would probably use a real one. But just to give you an idea what it looks like, that is, like I said, $8, number 5. No chips or cracks. I had the Taiwan elephant. They are resin, and there are 3 of them. Here's the bottom again, Taiwan, made in Taiwan, ROC, from my mom's collection. I don't know where they came from before then, but she had them for quite a few years. And there are 3, and they're a set. One's laying down there, another baby is up, and then the mama is up with her tusk up, all tusks up for luck. It's $15 for the set, number 15. They had the little lambs. These are also made in Taiwan. The one little lamb has a little chipped ear down here. And for that reason, I was asking just $6 for the pair. They're little ceramic. What is it? Midwest is the name on the sticker. Midwest. They're little lambs, a pair of them, $6, number 11. $6, number 11. I had a lot of little golden books. This is a lot of 4 Disney for $12. This is going to be number 6. It has Sleeping Beauty, Little Mermaid, Hercules, A Race to the Rescue, and Bambi. And they're all in good, very good to excellent condition. No writing, no torn pages, nothing like that. I don't think there's any writing. Hold on, let me just double check. Yeah, no writing, no torn pages. $12, number 6 for all 4. And was that it? Let's see. I think that's it for my recap. So I will do my add-ons next. So if you already have an open box with me and haven't yet received your invoice, you can add these on to your box. I first have this vintage blue Hallmark ornament. It's in the box. The box has seen better days, but it is in the box. It is a keepsake ornament. It is from 1982, Christmas Season for Caring. And the scene is a, gosh, is that Precious Moments? Sorry. No, it's not Precious Moments, but it's sort of like that kind of style, if you ask me. It's like a little shepherd, and he's looking on maybe to where the nativity is. I think that's what I see.
Did you see that Roman wanted the little golden books?
Oh, no, I didn't. I'm so sorry, Roman. Thank you. 12 for the lot of 4. I'll put you down. Thank you so much. I didn't see it at all. I appreciate the help. So this is a nice shiny little ball from 1982. I don't know. Let's see. Sorry. It does have a hook. So maybe it has been used before. But like I said, the original box is here. $5. You can just type in 5 if you're interested in this one. It's a cute little vintage ornament. Then I had, oh, I made some candy corn earrings. Maybe you noticed my candy corn earrings today. They are plastic, like a solid plastic. And I put them on, I only had sterling silver ear wires in my stash. So I did put them on sterling silver ear wires. I guarantee you the little eye that the plastic is on is not sterling silver. Not that that matters to anybody, but I needed to let you know. So they're really cute, I think. I've been enjoying them. $5 and type in the word corn if you want to claim some. I have more than one pair. I have 4, I think, pairs to offer. So candy corn, and you can see what they look like right there. So I just put them together today.
Apple and Aaron would like a pair.
Awesome. I'm so glad you like those. Apple and Aaron. Corn. Okay.
They're so cute.
I really like them. They're nice and light, but still like substantial. Anyway. I have a scarf. It's a Japanese scarf. It came in a Japanese bag. And it came from my mom's closet. So I don't know where she got it, but it hasn't been out of the bag. Or it hasn't been worn, I should say. It's really pretty. It is $1. I don't know if it's a scarf or a handkerchief, to be honest. It's pretty. It's just $1. You can type in Japan if you're interested in that. And I'm sure it's vintage, but I don't know exactly. I have some tourmaline nuggets. Let me put this back in here. Sorry. Tourmaline nuggets. Now I've sold these before. This is my last bit of them. They will come in this little pouch, and they came out of this bag, and I'll just read it real quick. With this rich black coloring, tourmaline is capable of absorbing negative energy. In this way, it can be quite potent as a protective charm and is often charged for this purpose. It can also be a grounding stone, helping you find balance between negative and positive energies and conflicting emotions. Maybe I should keep it. Apple, are you trying to claim the tourmaline? So there's a giant nugget here. And let's see, 8 pieces altogether. So if you would like to claim these, you can type in tourmaline. And Apple, you got it. And did I say it was $4? Because that's what they are. So hopefully that works for you. Raggedy Ann and Andy costume. This is going to be $0. It does not have the instructions, but I think, and it's a simplicity pattern, I think you can get instructions online if I am not mistaken. I think I've looked it up. You just use the number here. And I do believe that it's likely all there. So if you want to make this is $0. Make a Raggedy Ann and Andy costume for an adult. $0. Type in Raggedy. Raggedy. And then real quick, last thing, kitty pin from my merch, basically. This is a 1.5-inch pin, I believe. This is $0. Type in the word cat if you want it. Cat. Okay, Roman, I'll put you down for that pattern. Thank you. Hope you do something fun with that. Cat, if you want this for $0. And that's my last one. Thank you.
All right. And you saw that Roman put in Raggedy?
Yes.
And cat? Okay.
Yes. I didn't see the cat, but thank you very much. I got it.
And you saw that someone put in Japan earlier, right?
No, I didn't. Aaron.
Aaron did.
Thank you. Sorry, Bonnie. Aaron, thank you. I got you down for the scarf. Great. Thank you.
Okay, the Mosser green powder dish of the Colonial Lady. $18, number 1. Very detailed. $18, number 1. No chips or cracks. The vintage chicken feed sack. It is a bank. Does have its original stopper. And it just has a paint chip right there, and I believe a tiny one right there. And this is $8, number 3. $8, number 3.
Val wants number 1, please.
Thank you, Val.
Hi, Roy.
Hi, Roy.
Welcome.
For $12, I have this Dare 1971 gold tin. No condition issues on the front, just some wear on the back. Beautiful colors. And I use this as a fruit bowl. It is $12, number 7. The blue metal owl bookends, where you can set a candle there and it will come through all of the owl holes. You get both of these bookends for $10, number 10.
Did you say owl holes, Sabrina?
Owl holes. I like that.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah. Nice.
Owl holes.
I need to make sure y'all were still awake.
Yeah. That's a good one. Good to throw that in. Yeah.
This is an unsigned ceramic vase. No chips or cracks. It is $8, number 11.
Aaron put in 10.
Thank you, Aaron. This is $8, number 11. Let me just write Aaron down real quick.
Mm-hmm.
The black and white kitty. This is $10. It is made of real rabbit fur. No condition issues. About 10 inches by 8 inches. Very soft. It is $10, number 15. This one is the same size but different coloring. It is $10, number 17. And then the last item is the wooden stand that holds 8 wooden napkin ring holders. And it is $9, number 16. $9, number 16. I almost dropped it. And now for my add-ons. I have another set of vintage clothespins that I have bundled together. I did not count them, but they are bundled together. You do need a count. I could count them. But these are going to be $5, number 20.
My grandmother had clothespins like that.
Yeah, I have a ton of them. I love them.
They're older ones, yeah.
Number 20. I had gotten this for my daughter, but she didn't want to use it. It is made by Tech Therapy or Tech Theory. It's accessory kit for AirPod. You have the cover, the hook, and the earpieces that go over your AirPods. She just didn't want it. Otherwise, it's new in box. This is $5, number 21. And that's what comes in there.
I'm probably the only person on the planet that doesn't have those.
I don't have them.
Okay. Thank you. Makes me feel better.
I don't have them.
I would lose them immediately.
We're not into all that technology.
Here's a brown and white one, a yellow and white, a red and white, and a green and white. You get all four for $2, number 28. And they are 6 inches. And I see Noelle. Thank you, Noelle. I'm working on your box right now. I have a bone china vase made in England. No chips or cracks. It has flowers on it. It's just small. This is going to be $2, number 23. $2, number 23.
Bonnie.
I have a necklace that does have a clasp, a lobster claw, but you don't need it. It's long enough to just put her over your head. This is $4, number 4. And 23 went to Bonnie. Thank you, Bonnie. And I see Noelle for number 4. Thank you. I'm not sure who the maker of this is, but just a little girl mouse with a microphone in her hand. She is $0.
That's cute.
Number 5. $0, number 5. And the little boy mouse with the, I think it's a guitar. No chips or cracks. And he is number 6 for $0. Number 6. Robert was for number 5. And Roman was for number 6. Okay, and that was all of mine.
Could I ask a quick question?
Sure.
Please, because I might have written it down wrong. Erin, did Erin claim the blue ornament? I wrote her name down next to it, but I don't know if that was my mistake or not. The little UNESCO, no, Hallmark, dated 1982 ornament. Let me know, please, Erin. So sorry to disrupt the flow because I'm not sure about my notes. Might have written it down wrong. I kept looking back in the chat trying to figure it out, but I couldn't definitively figure it out. So thank you. No biggie. I can always email her as well.
I've got you, Val. Thank you so much.
Congrats, Val.
All right. Did you get an email or something from BK?
Oh, I didn't check yet. Thanks for saying that. Trying to determine if that is her because I'm looking for her. I don't see her YouTube name anywhere on there, but yeah, if she lives in Tennessee, then yes.
BK, do you live in Tennessee?
Must be. And she wanted to add another Larimar bracelet. So that must be her.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, hi. You've been watching my cat.
Let's do that.
This Asian thing I've got hanging from the door that's got like a tassel on it. My cat's been jumping up there and trying to attack it.
Well, Margo, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, both of you, sincerely for having me. I've enjoyed it.
No problem. And thank you to everyone for being here. We really appreciate it.
Yeah. It's been a good time.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
now it's still early here. It's only 6 o'clock here. Oh, well, it's only 6 o'clock for LeAnne, too. So you're the only one on the list.
9 where you're at, right, Sabrina?
9:12.
Yeah.
Sun's trying to go down, but it's still light.
I got it, BK. Thank you so much.
To LeAnne.
Bye, Nate.
Bye, Nate.
We'll take care of you, Nate. I've got some ideas.
Good night, Zeus.
I was throwing at Brad earlier, so I'll write you or I'll respond to you and let you know about it, Nate. So we're talking
Good
another
night,
trip.
Roxanne.
Bye,
Val,
everybody.
Linda,
thanks for coming and hanging out with us.
Thank you.
And come see me Friday, 4 p.m.
Oh,
Pacific,
Crystal.
7 p.m. East Coast. Come hang out on Friday.
Thank you, Crystal.
And again, real quick for invoicing, if you weren't here at the beginning of the show, I am leaving town Friday this week. So I can invoice tonight if you're wanting to get it in the mail tomorrow and you pay your invoice before I run out of time to go to the post office tomorrow. Otherwise, you'll have to wait until October 30th for me to invoice you.
So where are you going, LeAnne?
We are driving to beautiful Southern Idaho to see John's family. And I've never met them, so it'll be fun.
Nice trip.
Just a little nervous because we have a sick cat, so I'm not sure how it's going to go, or if we're going to be able to be gone for very long. So, but yeah, we're just going to drive. It'll be, I don't know, 10, 12 hours, something like that.
Are you packed?
No. No. And if anyone wants an invoice before I leave, I've got to do that. But yeah. Who knows? We might end up coming back early for the cat, and then I'll be able to invoice sooner. But thank you for your understanding with that. Just communicate with me via email if you have any questions.
Well, thank you everyone for being here. Margo, what do you have coming up?
Friday, my sale again, 4 o'clock Pacific, 5 o'clock Mountain, 6 o'clock Central, 7 p.m. East Coast, and that's on Friday. And then let's see, the week after that, I'm doing with Tammy and Dave are hosting what they're calling the Peddler's Train. And I can't remember. I think it's the 29th. I think it's the 29th. So I'm doing that with them. And then also on Halloween, during the day, it's on a Tuesday when Tammy and Martha do their chat, and they're going to do a chat and a craft, another craft I've been invited to participate in. And as most of you know, I'm really not a crafter, but I will put my utmost into that. We're doing hats. They want to do like Kentucky Derby type hats. So mine's not going to be exactly Kentucky Derby, what I have in my head if it comes about, but I'm going to try crafting a hat on Halloween Day with Tammy and Martha. And then, of course, my regular Friday sales. And then on the 16th, I think it's the 16th of November, I'm joining Kristen D, Another Chance Resale One on her channel. And I can't remember. I think I'll have to post something once I know the exact time on that. That'll be a jewelry sale. That'll be all jewelry that I do with Kristen D. So those are the things I have coming up, at least at this point.
And how about you, LeAnne?
Nothing.
Oh, that's right. You're going out of town. That's right.
Yeah. In fact, I would have hosted this show next week, but I'm out of town. So perhaps I'll be doing
Put my name in the tin, Brad.
Okay. So that's right. You'll be on my channel again next week.
Yeah. So if you want me to host the following week, I can certainly do that.
Yeah, no worries. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. So normally I would be with you and Kathy on the Chatty Kitties on Sunday, but there's a guest filling in, and
yes,
so,
yes,
yeah.
we have Sandy.
Hopefully I'll get busy, get some energy, and get busy when I get back.
All right. Okay. Well, then, thank you, and have a great night, everyone. I will Friday,
everyone.
Friday, at 5 p.m. Eastern. Probably a little earlier, actually. It will be Danny, Calypso Cat, Calypso Antiques Cat, and myself on my channel. And then Sunday with Kathy, Casso Cat, myself, and Sandy Spiff on my channel. Hi, Randy.
Nice.
Oh, now
Randy
there he is, Mr.
Lurker.
Lurking.
So good night, everyone. Thank you for coming.
Good night,
Good night,
everyone.
everybody.
Good night. Thank you.
And thank you.